Man, here we go. We got another week going. We got episode 70 of Chat with Gunner. Rocking the Chat with Gunner gear today. And in studio, man, we've got another fight happening this weekend in Chattanooga. We got Demarcus All Business Rogers in the studio. I ran into him at Francisco's fight, and he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, I want on the show." I said, "You're on the show. Let's do it. That ain't no thing. Let's get on here." So, Demarcus All Business Rogers, thanks for coming in, man.
Man, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for having me here, man. It's an honor.
Man, absolutely. Hey, would you scoot over just a little bit that way?
Yeah.
Bring that microphone with you. You're good. Yeah, you're good right there. Let's get you in the middle of the screen.
All
right, man. So, hey, we're going to go into a lot of things. We've been talking probably about 20 minutes here, and Ethan just got here, and we got everything set up. A little bit about Marcus, if you don't know. Listen, professional boxer. Started when he was young. What, 20 years old?
Yep.
Roughly.
Pro at 20. Yep.
Yeah.
Pro at 20.
So we're looking at a 13-3-1 record.
Yes, sir.
Right now, we're carrying a 9-fight win streak.
Yep.
He's got 5 KOs on his record, so I mean he's got some power in his hands.
Actually 6 though. They didn't give me one.
Okay, 6 KOs.
They didn't give me one.
I will take that correction. 6 KOs. He's fighting this Saturday, June the 12th, Camp Jordan Arena. That's my home, Camp Jordan Arena. Fighting Dwayne Wisdom.
Dwayne Wisdom.
He sounds like he about to get his ass whooped.
He's getting that ass whooped. Tough guy. I hear he's tough. I haven't looked him up too much. Tough guy. I hear coming to fight. Not gonna lay down. But he's definitely getting that ass whooped.
All right. We'll get into it here in a little bit. But Marcus, man, tell me a little bit about how you get into fighting, how you get into boxing. You're from Chattanooga.
Yep.
You went to Central.
Yes, sir.
We were close, but we didn't cross paths.
Right.
Playing ball, played football.
You was a beast.
Back in the day.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man, tell me a little bit about how you got into boxing.
Man, my dad took me to the Chattanooga Trade Center to watch the West Side Knockouts fight, which Joseph was fighting. A lot of guys, Dakota Brown Brewer. Shout out to West Side, the old West Side Knockouts. You already know what's going down. He took me there, 8 years old, and shit, I fell in love.
I got you.
Always fighting, in the neighborhood, fighting. Me and my homies, we fighting and doing too much. And my daddy said, like, you got ADHD, man.
I got you.
So he got me into that, and I was already playing football since I was 4 or 5 years old. But after football season, wasn't doing that, right? Just outside riding bikes,
getting in trouble.
Being a kid, getting in trouble. Mama whooping me every day. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I really got my ass whooped every other day, literally. And man, he got me into it, and since then it was up. Okay. It was up, man. So it's been great.
So you've been at the gym since 8.
8.
And you was at West Side when you started going?
Yeah, we was in Lookout Valley. We was called West Side Knockouts at the time. We was in Lookout Valley. Andy Smith, Joe Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
White-Cat, let's go.
Yep, that's it.
Those are great people. They have a great charity going on down there. They do great things for everybody and bring people up in the area that otherwise would probably be left, down, or in a situation to where they can't get out. And that's what we don't want, right?
Yep.
We want guys getting out. So when you start fighting for real, like boxing, having matches, I guess amateur matches, is this 8 to 14?
8 to 14. I think I trained for 2 weeks, and then it was up. He put me in a tournament.
Okay.
I won the tournament too.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming at that age, if you get somebody in at 8 years old, when can you start a kid in boxing? 8? That's when you start them.
Yep, that's when you start them. Well, that's when Andy always started people. So that's what I assume, that 8 years old.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. So 8 years old, obviously it's probably like who's the most athletic, also who's the toughest.
Yep.
Kind of how it goes.
Yeah, just who got heart. Kind of like, because you just in there throwing 1-2s at that point.
Right.
Just in there like, oh, get off me. I'm fighting,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
right.
It's cool though. You find some guys who really skillful at 8. I don't think it was more when I was boxing, but more now. You got more technology, more YouTube, social media. So it's so much going on that people can find like the outlets to like really know how to put those skills together.
Right.
But back in the day, it was just like we were just scrapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, scrapping. Yeah.
So how's that work? How do you move up in the ranks from that way?
Just keep winning. Then you go to these like regional tournaments, and then you go to national tournaments, and then world tournaments.
Where's the Golden Gloves play into this?
Golden Gloves is in there somewhere. I think it's like regional Golden Gloves, and you go to the nationals.
Gotcha.
Yep. And that's a hard tournament to win.
Nationals.
I think I won the junior national Golden Gloves, never the big dogs, but the junior as a kid. Yeah, I won one time, but it's pretty hard.
How long is juniors? Like what age group does that go up to?
I think it goes to 8 to when you turn open.
Gotcha.
So I think open is 17 now.
Okay.
I don't know what it was back then, but it was 8 to open, or maybe been like 8 to 15, 16, something like that. It was
Yeah.
it was in that area though. You had to be a kid.
So when you're 17 or 18, essentially you could fight a 30-year-old
Yep.
in amateurs.
Yep. Open. Yeah. Easy.
Oof.
That's tough. Because at 30, you man strength.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference there.
Yeah.
You know,
most
I mean, if you look at like Canelo and Floyd, you know, even when they fought, like, you know, Canelo was great, but he wasn't there yet. He just didn't have that.
Shout out to Canelo. He's like the
Man.
best boxer right now.
What?
He's
Why-
killing
Is he
shit.
number 1 pound for pound?
I think so.
He has to be. They got Bud, don't they? Crawford?
Yeah, but Buzz up there, but he's not over Canelo. Not right now.
Right. I don't think so either.
I think at one point he was, because what he did in the lightweight and then what he did in welterweight. But just what Canelo's doing at this moment, number 1 all day long.
And that man's got power. He's got speed. He's got angles. And now he's got defense. You can't even hit him.
His defense.
He stays in the pocket and you can't hit him.
Defense is insane. I watch him just to learn defense.
Yeah, and he learned that defense because he couldn't hit Floyd. I mean, there's something to that. I mean, man's lost one time. He lost to the best ever.
Man,
So,
he lost, and it's not even a loss.
yeah.
Like, it's really not. Like, you look at him as, because nobody can beat Floyd. Like, regardless of what people think. I mean, now, of course, he's not going to fight anymore. He's 41, 42, 43. But at the time, I don't care what you say. Nobody could beat Floyd.
Here's the thing. Nobody could beat Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah.
Money Mayweather was all right, but Pretty Boy Floyd,
well,
man.
You know, Money May is just, Money May about the money. He about the defense. I don't want to get touched. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to hit you enough times to win the round.
Mhm.
I don't want to get touched. You know what I'm saying? But Pretty Boy, he was a beast.
Yes.
Offensive dog.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's what everybody forgets, man. He'd come at you smiling and just wear your ass out.
Oh, my God. Like Arturo Gotti, all those guys. Man, these guys hated Floyd. Like, dude is a fuck. He's a dog. He's a dog.
He is, man.
I love it, bro.
I could go all in on some boxing right here, man. But
up.
I love it. So let's get to you, though. I want to know, when we're turning pro, obviously there was a little bit of a lapse in there from like 14 to 20-ish, 18, 19, something like that. Some things happen. And then all of a sudden, you know, you're wanting to go play football. Some things don't happen. You know, life happens, whatever. And then you're like, all right, I ain't got anything. I'm about to go be something for myself. I'm going to be a pro boxer.
I'm an athlete. Like, that's what I think. So I think the pro boxing came from, I always knew I could box, right?
Yeah.
But it came from like competitive. I want to compete.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so used to being like football, smallest guy out on the field at all times, running people over, doing my thing, talking trash. You know what I'm saying? So when I didn't have it in my life, I was lost. Like, literally not playing football in college, which was my plan A and only plan, right? And I was gonna get to the league because I was fast enough. You know, I thought I would get to the league. I was fast enough, and I knew I would be a return specialist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I already knew. Like, I just knew what I knew, right? Life happened. And just the will to compete, man.
Yeah.
The will to compete. So I'm like, I gotta do something. So I go to the boxing gym, boxing, and you know, guys just start, you know, gravitating towards me, and started from there.
Yeah. So then you get your first fight. You probably get a little.
My first fight. I lose my first fight. I fight Mike Reed, which is a seasoned amateur guy. He was 2-0 at the time. Seasoned amateur guy.
Never took a break. He kept going.
Yeah, never. So while I was playing football and took that big break, they was winning national tournaments.
Yeah. You
know, Washington D.C. You know, it snows and stuff. So inside, like, they better at inside sports, of course. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's good boxing up there. Fought him, lost on points. And really how I got in that situation was me just pressing the issue, right? I want to fight. I end up getting with some people who weren't good for me. Just pimped me out.
Yeah.
He made more money than me my first fight. You know what I'm saying? I made like
the manager?
The manager. And when I've always been smart. So to be completely honest, I would tell you I'm an entrepreneur before I tell you I'm a boxer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really a businessman all the way within. And once I realized that he made more money than me, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'm peeping the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but I'm still like, I'm gonna keep doing this, right? I'm not gonna quit.
Right.
And I don't want to run from anything, right? So I'm just gonna keep doing this, but I'm peeping like, oh, okay, he's pimping.
You're learning.
I'm learning, right? So we go from there. He gave me a couple fights. I get a couple wins. I fight on Showtime. I actually drawed on Showtime.
When you
fight on Showtime January 2014, right?
That's crazy.
January 2014.
Is that a pay-per-view?
Nah, it was just regular
Boxing on
Showtime.
Showtime?
Yeah, show box on Showtime.
Showbox, gotcha.
Yeah, so it was good. Got a couple wins, man. Went and fought Eddie Ramirez, who ended up being big time guy. Lost to him, and then went and fought. I think 1 or 2 more times, and then fought Gennaro Mendez. Really feel like I was whooping his ass, right? Lost that fight. It's cool, right? It's the past. I'm young. I think I'm under 21 at this point. Like all these fights, maybe 22.
Right.
And ever since then, man, I just been doing my thing. I just decided not to lose anymore. Decided to take it really serious, and lock in. And it's been like that ever since. So
does this, when you make that decision, does your training ramp up? Your nutrition ramp up?
everything.
People you surround yourself with
Yeah,
get a little better?
I had to get rid of some people. So that manager, I got rid of him. He was over. I ripped up the contract in front of him. Just basically told him, man, he didn't expect me to respond the way I responded. He didn't expect me to be the man I am, right? Straightforward. I'm a businessman. So even as a youngin', I'm always thinking numbers.
Mhm.
I'm an economics guy, right? I'm like, this shit ain't right. You know,
Yeah.
he making more money than me. I'm taking the whoopings.
You're training. You're fighting.
I'm fighting. I'm just around the wrong people, man. I truly believe that if you're around the wrong people, you're gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna be the wrong person. So
You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with.
every time, hey, if they driving a Cadillac, you gonna drive one.
Mm-hmm.
They got $1 million, you gonna make $1 million. But if they're nothing.
You're gonna be nothing.
You're gonna be nothing. So just change everything. Really growing up, getting around different people, and just learning how to grow up, right? So just learning how to train. A lot of the times I used to get sick a lot before fights.
Mm-hmm.
Real sick.
Like butterfly sick or nerves?
Like can't breathe,
Gotcha.
congesting, my
Mhm.
lungs, like really sick. Because I didn't know how to train. I didn't know how to drop weight. I didn't know what to eat, right?
Mhm.
Don't have a lot of money. Can't eat I'm struggling. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm working a valet job,
Yep.
training. Mom can't really do anything for me. She's helping me, right?
Yeah.
She's helping her son. She's giving me anything
Yeah.
she can.
Yeah,
Can't
absolutely.
really do too much. Dad can't really do too much. He got other kids, and everybody got life, right?
Yeah.
Life going on. So I'm just grinding, and I just had to learn the hard way, on how to eat right, how to actually slow down the weight, right?
Mhm.
Because you're running every day. So if I wanted to, I could be 135 pounds, but would I be healthy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just everything changed. Just even just being a better man.
Yeah.
Right? Even being a better man, just being patient. So I think for me, the biggest thing was that changed, and the reason that I really just was like, I started winning. I got composed.
Okay.
You know, I had really been through some things. Had been, been to jail. Like I say, been in the streets from that. And just I became really composed. And once I started becoming composed, I started winning.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because at first I go out there and just be hyped, like I got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just like you'll see. You guys will see Saturday, man. I'm real calm in the ring. I don't throw punches that don't need to be thrown.
You box.
Yep. I box, but I come at you like I'm trying to get you. I'm getting you out of there. Not even trying. I'm getting you out of there. I throw big punches when I do throw, and I'm real patient.
Mhm.
I'm real patient, composed. You're gonna hit me, and you're gonna be like, oh damn, it didn't affect me. Even if it did affect me, I'm like, okay.
Right.
So I'm just looking at you with the same face. I'm not, So it's all good.
You've been hit. You've been dropped. Just ain't no thing.
Ain't nothing nobody can do to me.
Yeah.
I've been dropped. I've been on the ground. I've been all that. Ain't nothing you can do. Nothing. Only thing I haven't been is like cut. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like getting dropped is worse than that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's nothing they can do. I'm just pretty much in there, and if you don't get me out, I'm gonna get you out, and that's what I'm competing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
what kind of boxers do you like to look up to?
I'm a Floyd Mayweather guy. And that's crazy because I say that because of course I say that because I'm a defensive guy, right?
Mhm.
I use my defense turned into offense. I'm a counter puncher.
Okay.
But I'm a Floyd Mayweather. I just love the business, man. I love the business sense. I love how he can promote himself, go in there and box, make millions of dollars, make way more than other people willing to pay him. I just love his marketing schemes. I just love everything he's doing. I love the bad guy act. I'm not that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more just cool. I don't talk like my boy Joe, Joseph Francisco, shout out to him, just won, whoop somebody butt. Love you, dude. He gonna talk it for me. He gonna talk his stuff. He gonna, you know what I mean? He gonna rhyme and do all that. I'm just more like real quiet, but when I come in there, I'm getting you up. I'm
You're
serious.
all business.
All business. That's
All
what I am.
business.
Yes, sir. So that's the situation for me, man. I'm just real calm and cool. But Floyd, that's my guy, man. Just love how he do business. And nobody can beat him, man. You look at his boxing skills and they're just impeccable.
Yeah.
They're impeccable. It's
He
like
mastered it. He mastered it.
that's different.
Mhm.
He's different. You know what I'm saying? I just shout out to Floyd. You know what I mean? We all look, I think a lot of millennials, you know, we look up to him.
Yeah. I'm a big Floyd fan. And a lot of people will be like, why do you like Floyd? I mean, why shouldn't you like Floyd? Name one person you know that was 50-0 in something that they do against other people that have won fights and have winning records.
Yep. You can't.
I mean, name one.
You can't.
I mean, there's some older guys that fought nobodies.
You know, you got Rocky Marciano, but who did he fight? Right? 50-0, who did he fight?
Let me talk. I will drop Rocky Marciano
Come on now.
in 2021.
So,
you know, like.
So what I'm saying is like, Floyd fought, 20-something world champions, maybe 30-something world champions. Fought at the top level. Like, that's hard to do. You know, people don't get, man. It's hard to win over and over and over and over. Like, it has to be something special about you, right? If you win it over and over and over and over again, that has to tell something about your character.
Yep.
That man works his butt off.
Still.
You see what I'm saying? Right, into this day, right? I saw a video of him doing an 8.5 mile bike ride yesterday with his team. You got all this money. I mean, it's hard to ride. I rode 3 miles last week and I was dead tired. Yeah. And you know, I'm riding hills and stuff. I was dead tired. You rode 8.5 miles and you $1 billion man. It's like, why? But it's like, that's a part of his lifestyle. So that's the type of things I like.
Yeah, he's gonna make $100 million from that fight this past weekend.
Easy.
100 million.
They were saying 150. I was like, Lord, have mercy.
It's crazy. And I mean, tell me something about this. Tell me about Logan Paul and Jake Paul. What, like, I like getting I asked Joseph and Juan, who's in here last time. They didn't really say too much. Yeah. But like, you seem a little bit more in tune with like the entertainment and you know, the YouTube aspect of this. So what do you think about it?
I think it's good for the fight. I think it's good for the fighting game, right? Because it brings fans that would never watch it.
Yep.
Okay. But you got a lot of boxers who really took time. You know, it's crazy. Somebody said this to me the other day. Really tried to make a joke, right?
Yep.
And it was so funny. He said, because he was saying that Floyd should have fought a black guy, gave a black guy opportunity to make that money.
Okay.
And he had brought up Adrian Bronner. And I was like, well, Logan Paul is way more popular than, he has a whole nother fan base that, like, Adrian Bronner has some of the same fans as Floyd, right?
Yeah, because it's kind of the same gimmick.
Right, it's the same gimmick. Logan is bringing, it's business. Logan is bringing a whole another aspect of people. Do I like that they come into boxing and get to make all the money? I really don't care. I like that people make money. I'm not a hater, right?
Right.
Does it ruin boxing just a little bit? Yes. Is it good for boxing though? Yes. Because people that never watch boxing is in tune with boxing now. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I go fight on TV, right? That's probably an extra 100,000 people watching that wasn't gonna watch it first.
Yeah.
Which means I make more money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sponsors. I make more money off sponsors. I make more money off my purse.
Yep.
So do I think it's a good thing? Yeah. Do I think it's a bad thing?
A little bit.
Just a smidge. Yeah. I mean, you can't get mad at guys for being something that they always want to be. Them guys want to box. They wrestle. And I mean, Jake Paul is talented.
You think so?
I think that he's learned to box a little bit.
I'm starting to jump on the not the bandwagons like I want him to win, but like
he can fight.
You can't put him. He can throw punches, and he has knockout power, and you can't put him in there with guys that are smaller than him,
right?
That have zero experience.
That's it. Because he's gonna knock him out.
Because he's gonna hurt him. He might kill somebody.
Right. Because he can punch.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's put you in the ring with an 110-pound guy off the streets right now.
Yes.
You might kill them.
Yeah.
I mean, Logan Paul was 200 pounds when he fought Floyd.
Yeah.
If Floyd wasn't Floyd, he could have got killed.
Yes. Easy. That's a lot of pounds of pressure.
Yeah. Those are small guys.
Yeah.
And Logan and Jake are not small guys. They're 200-pound former wrestling athletes.
Yes.
Like, people are trying.
What they are.
They play the game. I'm a YouTuber. No, bitch. You were an athlete that turned into a YouTuber. You're kind of nerdy now, but you're still an athlete.
You are a creative athlete that got bored at home.
Yep.
And turned it into YouTube and joked around and actually came up.
Yep.
But no doubt about it, those guys are athletes. At the end of the day, they're athletes. And And man, they doing they thing. I can't get
You
mad,
can't.
bro. It's like I cannot hate on somebody who getting money and doing something that they're good at. I mean, I'll say not good at, but they're better than the average person.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told it's crazy because I was telling somebody today, and I was comparing somebody and a fighter, right? And I was telling the guy, like, as much as you think he garbage, he'll probably go in there and beat your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about Jake?
Like, no. Well, I wasn't talking about Jake. I was talking about another fighter, which he's not that good,
Yeah.
right? White guy, not that good. Guy I fought a long time ago.
Yeah.
He's not that good. But I was telling him, I was telling him, like, bro, as much as you think he's garbage, I bet if you get in there with him right now, he'll whoop your ass.
This guy you're talking to have no experience?
No experience, but he can fight.
But he can throw hands.
He can throw hands, right? But I say it's a different level. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even like when people just, talk about, if you haven't done it, if you don't know what it takes, you know what I'm saying? Like, let them guys live, bro. Let them get money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because honestly, if there was 147 pounds, I'll be calling their ass out.
Yeah.
I want that paper.
Right.
Right? Because they're going to bring 1 million people that wouldn't necessarily be there.
Think about this. So Showtime's pay-per-view app shut down 5 minutes before the pay-per-view because there was 2 million people trying to purchase it at the same time.
Bro, that's insane. Insane.
And their whatever didn't have the...
I remember that because actually I was trying to stream it or whatever, and it was my streaming thing that usually shows all the fights was shut down. It didn't do anything. And I could tell, like, oh yeah, something going on. So I watched it, but I had to watch it on the computer through something. It was weird.
Right.
I like to watch it on my TV. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, yeah, man. But yeah, I look at it like this, man. Let them guys bring that to the sport. Yep. Now if you want beef, get a fight with them and knock them out. You know, show them. But I think Tyrone.
I was about to ask you.
Tyron Woodley is going to give Jake Paul the work. But if Jake Paul touches him, I don't know. Right? But I think he's just so because he's done it. He's been in there. He's done. He's got hit with kicks, and it's like, what can you do to him?
And where's the what's the gym out in Oakland? The boxing gym? It's not Westside, is it? No, Wildcat.
Oh, Wild Card. LA.
So he's from there. Is that Duke Rufus? Where's he out of?
I don't know. Duke Rufus?
Yeah. So he
owns the gym, or
he owns the gym wherever. So
Pacquiao.
So Tyrone or Woodley was going to literally start boxing. When he came out of wrestling, he was a big time wrestler.
Okay.
And then he came to boxing. He was like, I'm gonna box, and they go, but wait a minute, you can wrestle and you can punch.
So MMA,
just do MMA, you'll be champion. And then he became champion.
Yeah.
So he goes, I'm a boxer. I've always wanted to box.
Yeah.
I just knew I'd be a champion in MMA because nobody can take me down. I'll take them down and I'll punch them if I need to.
Yeah.
So
he can fight though. This guy can fight. I don't know, man. I'm ready. I really want to tune into this fight. I can't wait.
I'm ready for this one. This one's gonna be good
because it's like you going at Jake. It's like it's no Ben Askren, right? He's garbage, right? He got punched out first 30 seconds, first minute or whatever.
He's no Nate Robinson.
Yeah. No. Oh my God, Nate.
Yeah.
Nate.
Like, what's he doing? These guys have to understand that, like, it doesn't matter if you play football. Now, Brandon Marshall, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it a little bit.
Me too.
Because he talks it.
I saw a live with him, and he was talking. He want Deontay Wilder, and I was like,
if you went back and watched him, now I know the mitts and the bags and all that stuff can be show.
But does it look good?
You also gotta have it, dude. And he's big. I mean, he's what, 6'3", 6'4", probably 240.
Big guy.
I mean, Deontay is 6'9", but he's 210 pounds.
Yeah, but see, I want to see that fight. I would like to see that. He was talking it like he really wanted to do.
I think if Wilder loses again to Fury, he's gonna have to do a celebrity fight because ain't nobody wanting to see his long ass, wide ass stance fight.
Man, I think Wilder's gonna do better this fight because he's with Malik.
Yeah, he's actually throwing jabs.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I don't.
Tyson Fury he's an animal.
I can't see him.
He's one of those that's like he's mastered the art of boxing,
and he's mastered the art of his mind.
Yeah, he's been as low as you can go and as high as you can go.
Bro, I literally seen him get knocked out in the ring and rise up like I don't even want to say it like that, like an Undertaker. That's it. And I was like, oh, he's a beast.
Yeah.
And then the second fight, how he just destroyed Deontay Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's amazing, right? I'm a fan.
Well, he learned something. So check this out. He gets dropped by Deontay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thinks it's over. Deontay's on the top ropes. He's already done. Blew himself up, celebrating.
Undertaker.
Right? Yeah, Undertaker. And then
my God.
the 8 count hits.
Yep.
And Tyson Fury stands up.
Yep.
The 8 count.
And stands up, doesn't wobble.
And goes straight after him to finish him. And wins the rest of the round. Honestly, if I'm judging it, that's a 9-8 round.
Yeah.
He won the rest of the round.
I believe
Deontay Wilder won the round because he got a knockdown. So 10-8. But
9-8.
9-8. Why not?
I'm with you. I mean, you at the end of the day, people gonna hate. Everybody like to do the race thing. Everybody do like the color stuff. I'm a competitor, man.
Yep.
If he's whooping you, he's whooping you, right? And Deontay Wilder got beat. And then to come out and talk about the gloves,
yeah.
I was like,
he's still talking about
that's a bad look, man. Just fight him again and just win, right? Because it's an excuse.
Yeah.
Now, even if the gloves, but the commission never said anything about the gloves. They never overturned it. So you can't say that, right? You just got to say, hey, look, I lost. I'm ready for the rematch. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Neither one of y'all lost. Y'all made tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah. Right?
So it's not a loss, but at the end of the day, you're a competitor. So you understand that you lost. But I want to see. I'm ready. Like, if you think you can beat Tyson, but this fight, I'm with Deontay, right? Because I just like Deontay. I like Deontay, but I can't bet on him.
Yeah, I like guys that have the lights out power. Like, I like where he says, you got to be perfect 12 rounds. I got to be perfect for 12 seconds.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true, because if he hit you the right way, you going down.
But it's a boring ass fight if you ain't perfect. If you suck for 12 rounds,
Watching him fight is boring. Like, I like to watch him knock people out, because other than that, he can't fight.
Yeah.
Right? Or couldn't fight. I want to say now that he's going to be a little bit better.
Hope so.
I don't know.
Hope so.
He's shortening up his punches a little bit. He's throwing, like you said, throwing jabs, throwing combinations, going to the body real nice. It looks good on pads. I would like to see it in.
Yeah. It's different, when somebody's standing across from you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tyson Fury, you can't even hit him.
Yeah. And he's tall. He's taller.
Tall, bigger.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Tyson Fury's a beast.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyson Fury.
Shout out to Tyson.
He's a dog.
He is, man.
He's a dog. I like him.
And his little brother's trying to fight Jake, so that'd be interesting.
I want to see that, man. Can he fight? Can his little brother fight?
So he's like, I might be wrong. He's between 5 and 6-0.
Okay.
Let's say between 4 and 6-0, all knockouts. But I'm pretty sure his combined opponent's record is like maybe 0, but possibly 3 and like 200. you know those guys. You look on BoxRec and it's like,
it's stepping stones, right?
First of all, tell me this as a professional.
Talk to me.
If you got beat 67 times in a row, are you still fighting?
No.
What, do those guys get paid good to do that?
Yeah. They make more money than us. They make more money than the stars. Like, not Floyd, not that level. Like, they don't make more money than Floyd, but on the lower level, oh man, you got guys making $250,000 in boxing, man. I'm talking about suck. Look up I gotta remember Reggie's name. It's a guy named Reggie. His record is 66, 257, and like 60. He's like in the Guinness Hall of Fame or whatever.
Most fights or something?
Yeah, for the most fights. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and I know for sure he made plenty money. Like, I think he even told me one day he made over $1 million.
Like in a year?
Like, no, just over
to his.
Yeah, and think about it, those guys like that. If they're not getting knocked out, they're fighting every week. I fought a guy named Matt Murphy. He fights like every week. When I fought him, he was like 3-13. Tough guy. Gave me a real good. See, this is the thing about those guys. Everybody thinks those guys suck, right? Those guys can fight. They just can't win.
So how do you?
It's weird like that, right? It's weird. I'm telling you. Saturday, if I go in this fight and act like this dude just nothing, he can beat me. That's how you go. Like, if you go in these, I've seen people get knocked out by these garbage guys.
So how's that happen?
They sleep on them. I don't sleep on nobody.
You can't.
Bro, I'm gonna put you down like I think I'm fighting like Earl Spence. Like, I gotta win. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know nothing else. Like, I don't know how to take it easy. Right? So it's like, but I'm telling you, I'm putting it. Look, I'm not even supposed to say this shit. I'm not even supposed to say what I'm saying right now, right? Because it's the business.
Yeah.
Bro, these guys can fight. Matt Murphy gave me up. Now, I whooped his ass.
Yeah.
I boxed the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Boxed up. Oh man. Now, to the crowd though, they felt like I was losing. They felt like I was losing, bro, because he was bringing pressure to me. He was throwing 1 million punches.
Yeah. wasn't hitting.
He wasn't landing
nothing. But it looked like it.
Wop, wop, wop. I'm in between his punches. Body shots.
The sounds of gloves hitting gloves makes it sound like you're getting hit.
Exactly. And then the crowd, people listen to the ears instead of really watching with their eyes. Right? They watch with their ears. So it's like, ooh, like the whole time, like, he's not hitting. I mean, I came back to the corner, asked my coach. My coach said something about losing. I was like, I asked my other coach, like, losing? Like, I'm kidding this motherfucker. What you mean? But he was basically saying, like, they might think you're losing because he's putting pressure on you.
The perception.
Right? The perception. But, judges, they watching the fight. They're not watching. They're not listening to the crowd. Some of them will, but they watching the fight. So, but these guys, man, it's a lot of guys out here that I promise will beat regular guys.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
The guy Joe fought, right? All his fights ended in knockouts. Either he knocked somebody out or he got knocked out.
Really?
Like, yeah. So it's like he can fight. At the end of the day,
he was legit.
He was legit, right? So it's I'll never be that guy. Never. I'm too much of a competitor. I work too hard. I talk myself up. I motivate myself. I'm just really, really strong in the mind, just like that, right? I can never go and just lose. I'm not a loser.
Yeah.
I go find something else to do. I got a kid. I can just play with my kid if I'm gonna go lose, right? I don't want to see me getting beat up for no money.
Yeah.
We got other stuff going on.
Right. How old your kid?
2 years old. Yep.
Cool,
Demarcus Rogers Jr. Shout out to you, boy. I love you. You know what's up.
That's awesome.
So these guys can fight, Gunner. Like literally, like you would think they can't because of their record, but they can fight. Like that Reggie guy I was telling you about, like sleep on him, he might knock you out because he's been in so many fights. You know what I'm saying? So many fights. So these guys are because people always ask me all the time, like, who you fighting? And I never say, and I just say, man, some guy from because it's like, are you even gonna know who I'm fighting if I tell you the name?
Yeah, like unless they're a top 100.
I'm not fighting Floyd, guys.
Yeah, you won't even know top 100. You might know top. The average person might know
top 10.
The top 3.
You see what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Because I'm the only people that's being talked about.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, I'm not fighting Adrian Broner. I'm not fighting Floyd. I'm not fighting Terrence Crawford. Like, these are the names they be looking at you, thinking that you're going to come in and fight. And then when you tell them the name, they're like, oh, who is that? You're like, well, why the fuck did you ask me? You don't know who this is. These local club fights are stepping stones.
Yeah.
They're stepping stones. And what they do is build our foundation.
Build your record.
And they build our record for us to fight on TV and fight these big guys like Adrian Broner.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like a couple more fights, I can easily get a fight with Adrian Broner.
Really?
Yeah, because he's declining and I'm inclining. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those fights like he just his last fight fought a 16-0 guy that never fought in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Got a shot. Probably made $200,000-300,000. Never made that type of money. And I love Adrian Broner, but in my eyes, shit, he really whooped him. He beat Adrian Broner. If you ask me, like I'm not gonna say he beat him, but he beat him.
Yeah.
Adrian Broner should have not let that fight be that close. I mean, it was just it wasn't. Man, it was easy work, man. You should have destroyed him. You on a whole, you elite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people don't really understand. They just think that these guys they look at the record. But in our reality, these guys can fight because they fight so many up and coming guys. So just think about it. Think about if you played at East Ridge forever. Think about how good you would be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like fighting against all these guys that's coming up.
Always playing high schoolers.
Always playing high schoolers, but you still growing though.
Yeah.
Right? That's how it is. Like, they fight all these up and coming guys. So think about how good they're getting every time they fight a different style.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing that I'm gonna give him other than I'm gonna knock him out from my power and my pressure and my composure, right?
Yeah.
But it's nothing I'm gonna give him that he hasn't seen. Like he's seen
it all.
He's seen it all because he's fighting these up and coming guys. They're gatekeepers. They're foundation builders. So, people ask me all the time, like, who you fighting? I'm like, you're not even gonna know.
So in pro wrestling, we'd call that a jobber.
Jobber. So they're journeymen in boxing, they're called journeymen.
Right.
So, yeah, same thing. It's crazy like that, right?
That's interesting. Yeah, man. I mean, I see it. I'm a big MMA fan.
Okay.
I like just people punching. I like fights.
Yeah. Yeah.
If there's football here, basketball here, baseball here, and 2 drunk dudes fighting on the corner here, I'm probably going to go watch them 2 fight.
Yeah.
That's just my style.
You played violent though. Like football, you played very violent. Like
I played baseball violent. I got kicked out of a baseball game because somebody was coming home and I dropped them. I've been kicked out of basketball games for elbowing people's in the nose because my dad taught me that.
Yeah.
And it's just.
Even it's just like when I watched you play, I was like, yeah, he's fine.
Well, so I was raised that way, but also you can't raise somebody to be aggressive. You can get more aggressive.
Yep.
But there's something there's a competitive dog spirit in people. Like I don't know necessarily how to fight. Last year, you can ask Ethan, I kept going to Dalton. I did kickboxing for 3 months.
Okay.
I had to get out of it because I was ready to go fight. Like I was like, oh, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
I can't. Like I was gonna get my ass kicked.
Can't even practice. You can't even practice.
I can't even practice because I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Pro wrestling. I did 2 weeks of training. WWE tryout.
Yeah.
Like I ain't got time for it. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready.
You know,
I'm UTTD. You train to die. You TTG. You TTD. You train to die. And you train to go.
Yeah. Like
that's
what it
is.
Yeah. Podcasting. We started this about 2 years ago. Hadn't missed a week. You know, but we're just like
it's the competitiveness, man. It's replacing. Like, bro, you see, I've been laid off, right?
Yeah.
Like layovers and stuff, and haven't been fighting, right? I fought last February. The past February, got a knockout. But before then, it's like 3.5 years, right?
So why was that?
So I was promoting myself.
Okay.
Did 5 fights in Chattanooga, promoting myself. And kind of ran out of money, right? Building myself. Got tired. Got tired of everything. Got tired of doing it on my own, right? I had a kid, and then, you know, and I don't care about talking about this, right? I got framed for something I didn't do.
Yeah.
Got framed for something I didn't do. Got locked up, man, for some serious charges, right? Like murders, Class C felonies, homicide.
Yeah.
But it wasn't murders. I'm saying
that type of
charges,
level charge,
right? Yeah,
right.
It's like no,
like several years of charges,
man. Like
big bell.
No, yeah. Oh
yeah.
man, 150,000.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's murderers who get lower than that, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, there's guys that murder people in juvenile that get out in 2 years. You know.
I mean, this guy right now, I know $200,000 bond, and he murdered somebody, and I got $150,000 bond, and I just whooped somebody's ass.
Yeah,
and that's all I really did. I really didn't, you know what I mean? So, that right there, man, just depression, bro. Well, I stayed out for so long, depression. Didn't know. Football had a long hold on me for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know what I mean?
Me too.
Trying to use boxing to, you know, the competitiveness. I'm out of that now, right? It's over. I've let it go. I had a kid. Like I'm happy. I'm really a good boxer, and you know I plan on going forward. So I went through some things, but just the layover, right? It was killing me, bro. Like my boys like, get back in training. I'm like, man, fuck boxing. Fuck that. It ain't doing nothing for me. Fuck that. I don't want to box no more. I'm done with this shit. Trying to find other shit to do. Nothing equates. Nothing equates to me getting out there running 3-4 miles and talking myself through it.
Yep.
Nothing equates me hitting that bag. Nothing equates me sparring and seeing the tiredness in your eyes and still hitting you in your face. Nothing equates to the pressure that I'm going to bring in the boxing ring. Nothing except football, except things of other sports. Football's over. You know what I mean? So everything's over. Track's over. I mean, that's all over for me, right?
Yeah.
So boxing is it. So it killed me. You know, that's why I came back. It just killed me, bro. The layover just really, really, really destroyed me, man. The competitiveness, the depression, all that stuff. So that's why I'm back. The layover though, man, just life.
Yeah.
Life, man, not knowing where to turn, not being, like we talked about before, man, just not being mature.
Yeah.
Not knowing how to handle certain things. Not knowing how to deal with a woman and you know what I mean? Not knowing how to deal with a woman and be mature and box at the same time.
Yeah.
Right. So just so many things. And then when I caught that case, at first I was like, man, fuck boxing. I ain't doing that shit no more. These motherfuckers got me fucked up. I done lost money. I lost like $300,000 in endorsements that I had been working on for years, bro. It was crazy, right?
And it was all about to come to head. I guess that's usually how it goes, right?
Man, I was about to sign papers.
Yeah.
Like
That's how it goes, man.
I was like, the papers were with my lawyer.
That's how it goes, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like the papers were with my lawyer. And then like, so I got in this right. I got into the trouble. Went through my process. Couldn't even call the people that I could talk to at first. It's weird. Like it's so weird to lose everything in 1 minute. It's so weird to lose everything in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Like, just so weird. Like it's like, and then you call these people and they won't even answer the phone. Sorry, we can't do no business with you. Can't do no business with no robber. I'm like, bro, I didn't do what they saying I'm doing, bro. I literally got caught up in some bull crap, right?
Yeah.
And with an investigator that didn't do his work, didn't do his homework, never had any evidence on me. Like, it's crazy. Never. You look it up. Never had any clear-cut evidence but somebody saying that I did something. Do you know the guys who called the police never came to court, not one time? Never. So I broke in your house. It was never forced entry. Never forced entry. And you live in a rich neighborhood where you have to let me in the gate.
Yeah.
It's not a code that you can, like, you know how most people can push a code?
Mm-hmm.
You actually have to call a certain number, right?
Yeah.
And then they have to push it from their phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen
like
places like that.
You can't even, like, you can't just push the code. Like, I didn't have a code to this guy. Like, he let me in, right?
Yeah.
No forced entry. No forced entry. Never forced entry. No evidence. Came in my home 22 days after the crime. Now, you tell me, if you really think somebody did something, you're going to go 22 days after the crime. You're going to go to his home, arrested me in 10 days after the crime. Right?
Mm-hmm.
10 days after the crime, they arrested me, bro. I'm talking about no evidence. They had two witnesses. One never came to court. One came to court one time and ghosted. And the only reason they came to court one time is because she got seen in a picture with me that she called me and met me. The girl that the one of the people that was feared for their life.
Mm-hmm.
That I beat up and all this stuff, right? Fear for their life and everything. Met me in a parking lot 2-3 days after I got out of jail. And blackballed me, basically. She told me, like, yeah, you give me some money, I'll drop the charges. So, you know, me and my brother went, and I gave her like a notebook. I gave her like a envelope full of paper. I ripped some paper up, gave her some paper, and I just wanted to get pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got pictures. And me being dumb, I wrote a book about this, Guilty Until Proven Innocent. It's on Amazon. So if you want to...
Wait, you got a book out?
Yeah, I got 3.
Excuse me?
Yeah, 3. I'm an author. Yeah. Yeah, man.
But
I do this, baby.
You can't be 30 minutes into the episode and not tell me that you got 3 books out on Amazon.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
Ethan, pull these books up.
Yeah, man. Amazon, baby. Demarcus Rogers. Yes, sir.
All right.
3 books, man. Grind or Get 8. Grind or Get 8. Chasing Faith. And Guilty Until Proven Innocent, man. Yeah, so I got the photo. So instead of me being patient, another thing of us talking about being immature, right?
Yeah.
Instead of me being patient and waiting until I get, that's the first one, Grind and Get 8.
Man, let's go.
Go to my author page. Yep.
Now tell me how this works. This is, we're about to get sidetracked for a brief minute, but tell me how wanting to write a book, do you read books?
I do more research, but I read a little bit. But I do more research than I do.
Okay, so you read. Yeah, it just might not be a book.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's me.
Yep.
So and you just said I'm gonna write a book.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Right, I'm in a meeting with a millionaire in Nashville. My mentor took me to a meeting with a millionaire, Eric K. Park. Shout out to Eric. That's my guy. I love him to death. He on my shorts this weekend, man. Appreciate you. You changed my life, for real.
What's his name?
Eric K. Park.
Eric K. Park.
Yep. He goes as Eric the Counselor.
Eric the Counselor.
Yep, he's a great guy. Does mental health counseling, man. Really, really, really solid guy, man. Met me. I remember the month. It was like August. I was like 20 years old, bro. And literally changed my life. And you want to know why he changed my life? Because he's just like me. He tells you the truth.
Gotcha. I love that.
Does not lie.
That's
bro.
me.
You know what I'm saying? It was so many times where I was like, bro, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Because you be telling the truth.
You be telling me stuff I don't want to hear because I know it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I love him to death. So he took me to this guy, and I forgot what the guy do. Going to his office. And Eric was telling him my story. You know, just how I grew up, things like that. He was like, you need to write a book. I was like, you know what I mean? What I like writing a book. I'm from the streets. Like, what you mean write a book? What you mean? I'm trying to play football. I'm boxing. Like, I'm not writing no book.
Right.
Down it. So weeks later, I'm like, it's in my head, like, you need to write a book, right? None of my homeboys didn't wrote books. You know what I'm saying? Nobody I grew up with wrote books. My mom, nobody.
Yeah, right? I know one person that's written a book.
You see what I'm saying? 2 now.
Yeah. So
nobody wrote a book. So I'm like, I'm working for a valet company in Nashville, bro, just trying to pay my bills. It's crazy, man. I had a wild. I'm writing a book in my phone, bro.
In your notes?
In my notes. For like 6 weeks. It's just like, I gotta write this book, man. He told me I need to write a book. He's a millionaire. He told me I need to write a book. He's a millionaire.
So I'm gonna do it.
Man, I write the book, self-publish the book, promote the book, I get it edited from somebody. Really didn't know what I was doing then. I kind of got a minor edited, but it's still good. Wrote the book, self-published the book, put the book out, sold like 1,000 copies maybe.
Yeah.
And been writing books ever since. Chasing Faith, wrote that 3 years later, and then Guilty Until Proven Innocent, of course. Yeah. That was a situation that happened. Back to that. The girl, she never came to court. The only reason she came to court the one time is because the police went to go get her. The investigator went to go get her. He was like, if you don't come to court, I'm going to lock you up because I seen these pictures. I messed up. I sent the picture to the investigator like, yeah, like, they lying to you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They lying to you. Like, I'm thinking that I can get out of it.
Yeah. That you're doing a good thing.
Yeah, like, he don't care about that. It's the case is already happening.
Yeah.
Right? He's trying to, like, they trying to get me locked up. Like, that's what they own. They think I'm a threat.
Yeah, that's their job, right?
That's their job.
That's how they win.
That's it.
No matter what.
They're not on my
Prove
team.
you guilty.
That's it. Period, point blank. It is what it is, and it's cool.
The justice system sucks.
Yeah. Oh my God. Shout out. Fuck this. Oh my God. They're the weakest people. Like, they literally, I lost $300,000
because of that.
Yeah, like, I'm talking about no evidence.
And imagine what that could be if you had that, kept going, boom. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm an investor, right? I invest everything, right? I actually got a truck. Yeah.
A truck? What you mean?
Man, I got 18 of them.
Oh, excuse me?
Yeah, I got to talk to you about that.
Yeah, we do got to talk about that. In Chattanooga?
Yeah, well, it's actually being leased out in Georgia, but yeah.
So, yeah, we'll talk about that off air.
We'll get right. Get right. I want to talk to you anyway.
Yeah.
So, just no evidence, bro. No evidence. She never came back to court. Anyway, it get dismissed. But at this point, my life is in shambles. Like, I couldn't even pay my rent at one point. Like, you come from having everything, building yourself up, being an entrepreneur, being this guy that take care of people, right? Did Christmas giveaways. I threw 5 or 6 shows on my own dime. Everybody knows me, right? I get exposed on the news for robbery. Everybody turns their back on me. I lose friends. They sharing my thing for the wrong reasons, right? It ain't like nobody stand up saying, I ain't gonna share this. This ain't him.
Yeah.
People will know who you are. They will know exactly who you are, bro. Look in your eyes, know your life, know your character, and something come out on the news and they will immediately be like, oh, that's who he is, right? So when they get dismissed, now everybody back on me. But I'm still broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm broke. Like, like, me and my girl going through it. I just had a 4-month-old kid.
Yeah.
I can't pay my rent. And I end up getting it done because I'm a hustler. So I end up like selling my Lexus and going out and starting a pressure washing hustle. Like, I had to start all the way over. Right? I'm pressure washing houses, bro. Like,
but making money.
And nothing is wrong with that, right? But, for me, I'm thinking like I was above this. You know what I mean? Not thinking above anybody, but I was above this where I'm at in life right now, right? Lost it all, man. I'm back. Better than ever. Probably got more money than I ever had. It doesn't, and money is not nothing to me. Like, I don't care about that anyways. It's just, it's a tool, right? You got to pay your bills. You got to take care of your family. Like, so I like to get money, right? Because I like, the thing that makes me happy the most? Buying my kid a Happy Meal. People don't even know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got cars, I got, boats, all that stuff, right? I have fun. I enjoy my money. I make good investments. I'm real smart, man. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. But the happiest thing in the world is buying my son a Happy Meal, bro. I just like to buy him food. Like, I just love the fact that I can buy my son a $4 Happy Meal. That makes me happy, right?
That's awesome.
So I'm like, bro, I went, like, it was crazy, bro. It's like I lost everything. And not only that, like, you got to think about it, I'm dealing with a whole woman who's going through this with me. So just imagine the life-changing trauma she's going through.
What a strong woman.
Oh, shit, yeah. Shout out to the mother of my kids. She knows she is.
We got to meet her, you know what I'm saying? She's got to be a strong woman, man.
She'll be there, man. She'll be there this weekend. But look, I'm telling you, like, going through it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they taking stuff away. Like, it's crazy. Like, they got her. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's like, it motivates me so much to this day. Like, even this week, Monday, right? I'm not a crying guy. And I'm gonna tell you, the only reason I'm saying this is because I'm grateful.
Yeah.
And I think it's great, to share this, right? I'm in the gym. I'm at White Brothers Training in Red Bank. Shout out to them guys. They love me to death. They always sponsor me and everything. White Brothers Training, man. And I looked at my body, right? I just got done running 2.5 miles, ran in like 16 minutes. I'm a sprinter. I do not like. I will run a 9-minute mile, bro. 9:30 mile. Like, I am a slow mile runner. But this, I'm just like, I'm hyped, bro. I'm gonna whoop this woman's ass. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo woo. And I run like a 16-minute mile, just talking to myself. Yeah, they gave up on you. Yeah, they turned their back on you. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I'm running. You know what I'm saying? So the whole time he peeping me, right? So it's a guy I can talk to. So I go chop it up with him, and while I'm chopping it up, God working on my heart. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. God working on my heart. So like he brought all that pain. It's crazy. All that pain that I felt through that time of them taking everything from me, it came back. You feel me? Why I just got done working out. It came back. And I was like, bro, I started to drop tears, right? I'm not a crier. Like you ask my anybody, like I do not cry. Like I remember like being grown, I probably can count on one hand how many times I've dropped tears. One of them being my partner getting killed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They really hurt me, but like I'm not a crier, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't do it. I'm really strong, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm really a strong guy. Go punch the bag or run or something.
Go put the front on, bury it.
Man, I start, tears start dropping down my eyes. I'm trying to hide it from him, like trying to dry my eyes real quick. Yeah. And I'm like, I just become so grateful, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like God was really just working on my heart to let me know, like, you're in a better place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So really through that motivated me, bro. Losing everything. Like I really feel like the relationship with people around me like suffered. You know what I'm saying? And I probably did more damage because I was trying to fix the problems when you really can't. Time heals. Yeah. Time heals everything. Time heals. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to fix the problems, but doing more damage. It was crazy, bro. And I just became so grateful. And I say this because I'm just grateful, bro. I'm grateful to be here telling this story right now. And anybody going out there and they go through anything, man, just become grateful and just work your ass off. And whatever is bothering you, whatever pain you got, put that shit in hard work. And you're gonna be whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Anything you've been through, any pain, put that shit in hard work, man. And you can be whatever you want to be. I'm a living. They took it all, bro. I didn't have nothing. Yeah. I couldn't pay my rent. Like, I ended up paying it, but I was down. I had to sell stuff.
You came from nothing.
Came from nothing.
And then got even less.
Yeah. After gaining so much. Yeah. After, like, to be honest, after so-called getting rich, coming from where I come from, having way more money than I ever had, and actually being able to really leverage some of these things. Yeah. Being a businessman and starting a brand and building it, and then not have anything to where like the people that you used to call in don't even answer the phone for you. Yeah. Oh man, then the mother of your kids looking at you sideways. Mm-hmm. And then like her family and like it's crazy. Like they love me to death. Nothing against them. I love them. Even my family. Yeah. Even my family. Like they was looking at me like, hey, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like, if somebody's a good kid or whatever, good guy, whatever, good father, and then you go out, you have 3 beers, you go home, and you get hit with a DUI. Yep. 3 beers is a DUI just as much as 27 beers is a DUI. Swerving just a little bit over the yellow line is a DUI just as much as hitting a car. Yep. Yeah. You still pay $12,000, however way you want to put it. And everybody thinks you're an alcoholic.
Yeah. And it's, man, and it's crazy how you can, it's just, it's really amazed me, bro. First thing is it amazed me how I bounce back, right? And it only amazed me because I know what type of person I am, but it only amazed me because, bro, I like losing it, like that's different, right? Mm-hmm. Losing everything as a kid, I mean, you're pretty much protected by your parents, right? It's just like that. Like we've always not had everything. It was, regular family, I mean, just coming up, just trying to make it, right? Regular black family, no low class, whatever. I mean, mom working 3-4 jobs, dad working 3-4 jobs. Like I've always had hardworking parents.
Learning the grind.
But man, when you lose it all that you really earned, like I earned everything. You know what I'm saying? I did it. No handouts. I promise you, like I've never had nobody ever give me anything. Like I've had to work my butt off for everything. Like I've always been this small. I've always been 5'8", all-state returner. You know what I'm saying? So I worked for everything, even like boxing, everything, bro. I worked, I lost, I've came back. The money, like personal training, like I grinded. I remember starting my brand, bro, and for 6 months straight, 6 days a week, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. every night. And guess what? I'm training people for like $15. Like not even, like I would never train somebody for $15 at this moment in my life. Never ever in the world, right? I'm training people for like $15, giving people, I just come together, give me $10 a piece. I got you. Don't worry about that. And it's like everything that I gained and all the relationships I own left in 3 seconds, bro. And I was like, this is, to not have nothing on me and to know in my heart that I ain't do nothing wrong.
That's the worst.
Bro, look at my son. I'm going to tell you another time I cried, right? Bathing my son, didn't have nothing. Like bathing my son, like I literally broke down. Like didn't nobody know but me and my son. I don't even. He was a kid, right? 3 months, 4 months old. Like he's a baby, but I wish he could remember because he'll know that changed my life.
Yeah.
Like baby him, I looked at him. I'm like, damn, I ain't got nothing. Like it made me want to drop tears right now. It's crazy. Like I remember.
Yeah, man, it gets me, dude.
Yeah, I remember this moment, bro, and it's crazy, right? So it's like, bro, I'm just so motivated, bro. It's like nothing can stop me, and that's why I tell people, like, I'm an entrepreneur, really. You know what I mean? Like I'm a boxer, but that's gonna leave one day.
Yeah.
I'm a hardworking entrepreneur. That just I'm dying. I'm gonna die to succeed. I'm willing to die to be successful. Yeah. Literally, I'm willing to die to be successful, whatever that means. I want to live to be successful, right? Yeah. But I'm willing to die. And a lot of people don't rock like that. It's like going to war. When I get in the ring Saturday, I'm willing to die to get you up out of here.
Yeah.
A lot of people go in saying what they gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. But it's never what might happen to you. I go in with the whole spectrum, 360 view. You know what I'm saying? If I don't keep my hands up, he might knock me out. If I don't keep my hands up, he might hit me with this. If I don't do this, you know what I'm saying? I got the whole spectrum. I'm ready to die. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? When I'm running, I'm ready to die. My guy's like, I don't know nothing else, right? So it's just one of them things, man, where it really just changed the whole situation, changed my life. Losing everything changed my life. Watching people around me turn their back on me, cut eyes at me, watching the whole city talk about me.
Oh, they do it quick, man.
I know he was on. Maybe he didn't win broke. Maybe this. Maybe that. I just posted a $150,000 bond. Bro, okay, cool. I'm broke now. You know what I'm saying? But it's I didn't do nothing, right?
Yeah.
So just going through that, man, having to look at my son, having to look at the woman that I love with all my heart, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like really have a problem with me. You know, that'll change you.
Yeah.
That'll change you. So now the monster that I've never been who I am right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a monster, but I'm just so cool. But when I tap into it, I'm ready.
So you get that switch.
Bro, I'm ready, bro. When I tap into it, like you'll see Saturday, like I'm the coolest guy. Why don't you come to the locker room, come rock with me, bro, when you get there, you know what I'm saying? But when I touch that ring, I'm gonna go into a whole nother monster because I understand that my son's life depends on it. You know what I'm saying? Like my life depends on this. My life depends on me getting this win and getting to the next date, which would be July 17th in Atlanta.
Okay.
Once I get past this guy, I'm not looking past him, right? I'm gonna dominate. I'm not looking past. I just know I work hard. July 17th in Atlanta, and my life depends on this, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For me to get, like, who wants to sponsor a guy who's not winning?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my life depends on this, man. So when I see my son, like, it's like, oh yeah, it's up. Like I can't play. Like I'm so motivated. I've always been like this though. It was just football, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm clear. Like it's a clear picture for me. It's a clear picture for me. Like this is what I want. This is what I'm going after. Me and Joe talk to me all the time. Come on, get in the gym. Like I'll take a break, right? Like after a win, I'm like, man, I'm going to drink. I'm chilling. Like I'm going to live my life, right? I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to get some beers. I'm going out to Vegas. I'm going to California. Like I'm a traveler, right? I travel.
Yep.
No, I'm going back to work. I'm going back right after this fight next week. I'm going back to work. Like I want this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So that's my motivation, bro. That's the motivation. Like I'll never take a 3.5 year layoff again. Like I'm gonna, and shout out to Joe because he pushed me every time. I'm like, bro, get back to work. Like, bro, and you ask him how many times I done told him, man, fuck boxing, bro. Shit ain't doing nothing. I make more money outside of boxing.
Yeah,
bro, that's it for me. The competitiveness. That's it for me. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything else. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a freight broker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get these loads. And I watch how hard freight brokers work, right? Like 6, 7 o'clock at night. You've been here since 6 o'clock in the morning trying to get these loads booked.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta talk to these crazy, stupid truckers most of the time who you can't understand
speak English.
them. Oh my Lord. Can't understand them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like just that work ethic, bro.
Yeah.
Just that work ethic. So it's like I'm just on a whole nother level, you know, and they talk about all the time, man, you so composed. Bro, I'm on a whole nother level, bro. Like nothing breaks me. I've been through the worst. Yeah, like I still got my parents. Like everybody goes through their struggles. But for my life, I've been through the worst.
Yeah.
Like I've had to look in people's eyes that I love and watch them like really dismiss me. Like I am a loving type. Like when I love you, I love you.
Right.
when I love you, I really love you.
You're loyal.
Yeah, I love you. Like I'm dying about you. Like if I love you, like I really care about you, it's nothing I won't do. I give you my last dollar. I don't care about it. Like I love you. You know what I'm saying? So that hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Watching them turn their back on me, stuff like that, it hurt me. And to this day, like I don't even have relationships with people like I had before.
Well,
like,
that shows
I'm
you
not
who your
even
real
open.
friends were, or the people that really care about you.
Most definitely. It's crazy, right? But you would think the bond you have with people, you would think it never changed. But that's the kind of person I am. I'm not like, I had to convince myself like I'm not like everybody else.
Right.
And everybody's not like me. And a girl told me this one day. She said, your emotional attachment to people is gonna hold you back. I said, why you say that? She said, because you love so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I call my dudes every day. I'm telling them different business stuff. You can do this, bro. You can do this. Hey, what you can do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. Like when I love you, bro, I really don't want to leave you behind.
Gotcha.
I tell them all the time, hey, I don't want to leave you behind, bro. We need to come on, let's go. Let's work. Because they look at me and be like, oh, big money, big money, big money.
Right.
I worked for this, bro. This wasn't like I researched 75% of the day. Like I can show you books of I got a book called The Mind of Marcus. Where I write business plans. I'm a strategist. Like I strategize, even stuff that I don't want to do. Like I strategize it out just so I can show other people. So I strategize it out and I go from 1 year to 2 years to 3 years to 5 years, right? And I just go show my homeboys, like, look, this is what you can do. If you ever decide to do something like this, or if you ever had passion for an area like this is how you can do it, bro. And this is how you can structure it. And then you can go from here and take this money and go from here. And then 5 years from now, you'll be here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really like that. Like, so in the boxing, it's the same way. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put this work in, and I'm gonna be everything I said I'm gonna be, and I'm there. 3 losses, somebody gonna give me a chance, and I'm gonna take advantage. Yeah. With 3 losses, somebody's gonna say I can beat him because he's been beat before.
Yeah,
man, but I'm not the guy that lost all those years ago.
You don't have 3 current losses. You have 3 losses in the first phase of the boxing round.
You know what I'm saying? When I was 21 and under,
you
know what I'm saying?
It's different. You weren't even an adult.
Not at all. So my whole mindset is different. Like even just how I approach stuff. So different. We was talking about that, like, how we weren't even mature to like
27, man. I'm telling you, 27. I met my girl at roughly. I was just starting to change as I met her, and it like if I'd have met her a year sooner, it wouldn't work. Yeah,
oh man,
it wouldn't work because I was not ready. Yeah, I wasn't ready.
That's so powerful, man. And it's crazy because my woman, she has stuck with me. And sometimes I wish I met her like around now because how I treat her now or how I talk to her now, even how I've learned to communicate with her now, I should have been like this the whole time. Like I feel like in a lot of ways I turned her against me. I just want like, damn, why she give me such an attitude? Like I made her like that. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when you get mature and you realize like it's your fault. You made her like this. This girl was a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Now sometimes I get the attitude. I'm like, who are you? You're not even this person. Yeah. And she like, you did this, bro. Yeah. Like I've spent time with you and you've turned me into this person, this mean girl. You know what I mean? And it's like, it hurt my feelings because it's like, I love you. Like I never meant to. Yeah. But me not being mature is me not being aware, right? So it's like, now I'm aware. So it's like how I treat her now and how I want to treat her now. It's even how I talk to her. Like, I don't even yell no more. Like, of course, if I get mad, I've yelled at her in the past couple of weeks, but it's like, we really got into it, right? But now, like, we communicate. Let's talk, baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just, all right, baby, I'll call you back. Or I take 5 seconds before I say something because I want to think about it. I want to be aware of her feelings. So it's just the maturity factor, man. It's just life is crazy. And I meet a lot of young guys, right? And they say, well, I don't really know what I want to do. And I say, that's okay. That's okay, right? As long as you're doing something, like do everything though, and figure out your passion. And then, but it's okay because even though I got some stuff going on, I've always had a business mind, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do until I was 27, 28. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like with the trucks and stuff. Like I finally, jumped off the bridge and got me a truck. Like I've always wanted to do things like that, right? But I couldn't lock in because I didn't have that know-how. I didn't know. Like I didn't know what I wanted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you out there, man, and you don't know, it's okay. Just keep grinding, keep pushing, keep going. And just put your hard work in and it'll come to you. You know what I mean? Because maturity is everything. Yeah. I'm 28 right now. And like Gunner said, man, 27, maybe 26, and end of my 26, 27 is when I really was like, Okay, yeah, I'm not who I think I am.
Yeah, I turned 30 this year, man. I'm telling you, the last 3 years of my life have been completely different.
Yeah.
Than the other 27.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Most definitely.
Just
man, this. Yeah, man. That's crazy. And I love meeting people like you who, you know, I end up telling myself, yeah, I'm not crazy. Like I'm not crazy. Like he's going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you just told me like, yeah, 27, I'm the same way. Like, yeah, I didn't really get mature to 27.
Yeah, but a lot of people won't tell you that.
No.
A lot of people want to act tough. When I turned 18, I was mature. I was making great decisions. No, you weren't, bitch.
Yeah, at all. Right? Nothing. Like, man, we didn't know shit at 18. Didn't know shit at 24.
Yeah. I
tell my little brother that all the time. Like, bro, you think you know everything? I'm like, you don't know nothing. But you gonna figure it out.
I graduated college after playing football. Got a job in logistics. Didn't know what logistics was.
Yeah.
Never worked. Never had to work. I played sports my whole life, you know?
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but like I'm happy having this talk because you don't meet a lot of people who are on the same wave as you know, and got the same energy. Yeah. And like I said, man, I watched you play back in the day. Lil Shaq, you know, Lil Shaq, he played. He was That's my brother. I told him I was coming up here, man. But man, I watched you play back in the day, man. Like I said, you played so violent.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you play. Yeah, most definitely. And it's like, you know what I mean? We definitely looked up to you, though. We definitely like, yeah, Gunner.
Appreciate that.
You went to UTC, D1. You're doing your thing at UTC. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, a lot of people, they say, oh, you just went to UTC? That ain't, you know, that ain't shit.
Like, bro, that's
Division One ball. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like,
bro, that's big time.
Yeah.
Regardless of what anybody say, that is big time ball. Like even like you guys play Alabama.
We played Mark Ingram. We played Cam Newton. We played
big time ball.
Nebraska, Taylor Martinez, and I mean we played some ballers, man.
Yeah, they don't like people don't understand. Like and my brother's in NAIA, Lindsey Wilson College, and they just won a championship. You know what I'm saying? And they got some ballers on the squad. Yeah. Like that should be D1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like just do it. You know what I mean? Go.
The difference in levels is not skill players. Listen, everybody has athletic guys that are fast that can make people miss, or guys that can make plays, make tackles. It's the depth of the offensive line and defensive line and the depth of the skill players. That's really it.
Yeah.
And the money.
Yeah.
Like how much money can you give someone? Like
financial aid.
Room and board.
How many
food?
Do you have?
Yeah, food. Like that's the biggest thing. Like even us at Division I, like a Division I AA, FCS, whatever the hell they want to call it. But like Tennessee, like you don't have to worry about food.
Right.
Like you can eat as much as you want to, whenever you want to, protein, whatever it is. UTC, you got 18 meals a week. After that, figure it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you know, my parents fortunate, like I was able, I would not go without, you know, not saying like I were coming from all this money, but take care of me. Right. But like, you know, I played with guys that got to college to get out of some bad situations that weren't able to eat.
Right. I know.
So I would take them to mom and dad's and take them to dinner. You know.
Yeah. Good guy. You played with Keith Mays, right? And Keon.
Yeah.
Was Keon? Was it? He ended up being really really good at the end of. What was up with him? Like what was up with? Because you know he came from North Carolina and played at Red Bank.
Yeah. So
ran through the city.
So he played like one season in he might have been like in Jacksonville, North Carolina, or something like that.
Yeah.
But then he didn't play football till he was in high school.
Right.
Yeah. And then he gets to Red Bank at like a sophomore. Yeah. And here's the thing in high school.
Crazy.
I mean, let's say you played running back, you're 5'8", 140.
Yeah.
You run hard, you run through people, it's easy in high school.
Right.
Well, my man was 6'1", 220 pounds in high school. He didn't get any bigger in college.
No. So it was a little bit harder for him?
No, I'm saying he just ran through people.
Yeah, it was easy.
But when he got to college, it wasn't that easy. Mm-hmm. So now you put the work in.
Yeah.
And Keon got to the point to where he did grind.
Okay.
You know, like start out a little slow, just figured I'm better than everybody.
Yeah.
Then you get out there and then, I mean, I'm the same size as he is and you meet me in the hole. It ain't that easy, bud. I ain't gonna help. I ain't gonna let you. I mean, you can be big all you want to. It ain't that easy, man. I mean, you might get me, I'm gonna get you, but it ain't that easy.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you get him in, he got strong in the weight room.
Yep.
He probably put on 15 pounds. He's probably, you know, running around 230, 235.
Got a little bit better.
And he got a little bit better. The only issue he ever had, and I love Keon. You know, if I saw him right now, I'd give him a big hug. He ran, he was too high. He ran too high. Always. Pad level was way too high, and that was the only thing that got him. But he balled up.
He started getting hit a lot?
Yeah, but I mean, he just had fumbling problems.
Okay. Because running too high.
Yeah, running too high, you know, just not taking care of the ball. But other than that, I mean, he was good. Our best running back we had was Derek Crane. Derek Crane's a little white boy. Yeah, a little white boy.
I worked out with him. I worked out with Derek Crane a lot. I trained Derek Crane at one point. Me and Nikolai Timoshay, he was coming over to Tove's gym, T2 Fitness.
Yeah.
And we was training with Derek Crane while he was finna go to the
combine or the pro day. Yep, pro day. Yeah, he did pro day. Yeah.
Yep. All those guys, a lot of those guys, man. So it was real cool. Derek Crane was good.
He was good, man. So he was really good. Yeah, really good. I love Derek. That was my recruit. Man. I signed his ass.
For real?
Well, so he will tell you different stories, but so he came to UTC. This is probably a story he shouldn't want told, but he came to UTC and had never like been to a party, never drank any of that stuff, right? Yeah. So they put him with me, and I was 100% with my recruits. I just had an idea of what I needed to do.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, this one, I know what we're doing. We're going to take him to a sorority party. I'm going to walk in because I knew some of them. Walk in, I'm going to drop him off, and I'm going to leave, and I'm going to come back at 4.
Yeah.
Like that's what I did. He's like, no, don't leave me. I was like, you're good. Go downstairs. They'll take care of you. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Came back at 4. He goes, I want to commit. I said, we'll get you to the coach tomorrow. Took him to the coach tomorrow. I got him on video drunk. Took him to the coach tomorrow. And I said, y'all want to see the drunk commit? Y'all want him to commit in person? And they said, we want him to commit in person. I said, all right, come in the door. Derek comes in the door. He's committed.
Man, that's crazy.
Because he was going to Southern because triple option offense. He'd have been a perfect fullback at Southern or like a slot guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got him.
And that was good. That was a good recruit because he did work.
Yeah.
He did work, man. Yeah. You know what? UTC had a couple good running backs. I mean, solid. I say solid running backs. You know, I say great. But they had a couple solid running backs coming through UTC that I liked. One of them was a guy, I forgot his name. I think he wore number 6. He was
Awa.
He works at
Chris Awa. That you're talking about?
And does he work at no, he was there. Was he there when Crane was there? Or after Crane?
So Awa came in with me. We came in together, same time.
I'm a 6. Was he short and big or tall and kind of?
I mean, he was short and stout.
Stocky a little bit?
Short and small, I'll say that.
Yeah, he was good. And then there was a guy that worked at CoLab. I forgot his name though. He from Georgia, College Park.
College Park.
Older guy, maybe like 32, 33. Maybe
wait a minute, Brian Fitzgerald?
Nope.
Earl Wynn?
Earl Wynn.
I love Earl.
Earl Wynn.
Earl's got an entrepreneurship mind.
Yes, sir. CoLab. I've linked with him a couple times. So
yeah, he's got an app coming out or something.
Yep. He a tech guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earl, man. Shout out to Earl. He a good dude.
Yeah, I like Earl.
Was he good out there?
Dude, Earl was good, man. So Earl and Brian Fitzgerald, they were, when I came in as a freshman, they were like junior seniors-ish.
Yeah.
And they played Arkansas the year before I got there, I believe. No, 2 years before I got there. So that would have been like their sophomore, junior year.
Yeah.
Darren McFadden and who was the other guy? Peyton Hillis, the big white fullback. And then there was another guy there that was great. Anyways, 3 studs from Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's who they're playing. These 2 jokers go up there and they both damn near rush for 200 yards against them. Just like ball out against Arkansas. Yeah. But and they probably both almost have 1,000 yard seasons that year.
Yeah, man.
And then the next year when I came around, it was like ankle issues with the coach and staff. The coach Huseman came in and he didn't take no bullshit. They had some bullshit with him. Yeah. I love both those guys. They had some bullshit with them for sure.
Of course.
But and they've grown up now, obviously. But back then,
Coach Huseman changed the program around a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Then brought his son in. His son was pretty good damn athlete.
Jacob was a baller.
He's a baller.
Yeah.
But I say he was an athlete at quarterback, right? Or do you think he was a legit quarterback? Talk to him.
He's an athlete at quarterback.
Okay. Because I was thinking the same thing. White boy athlete, went to Baylor. Right?
Yeah. So Jacob potentially, I've always said this, we needed him at quarterback. But I've always said this, Jacob potentially could have been an all-Southern Conference, all-American safety.
Okay. He was like that?
Yeah.
Safety?
I don't know. See, I don't know if he had the want to hit you.
Okay.
It's easy to say that guy could go do it. Yeah. Like he had everything you needed to potentially be a good safety.
Yeah. You guys, man, I ain't gonna lie. I love watching you guys at that time.
We were good, man.
That was balling.
Everybody can say what they want to.
That was balling.
The games we lost, we barely lost.
Yeah.
We never got blown out.
See, I'm a real football fan. I'm not like a bias. Oh, I like this team, so I don't like this team. Like I'm a real. He sucks and he's cold. Yeah. Like I'm that type of guy. Like I'm a football fan, so it's not necessarily teams. Of course, Tennessee's my favorite team. We're struggling right now.
Yeah, that'd be a while, but it's okay.
I'm a football guy, so when I see guys and then I'm seeing Huseman come in, I'm like, he ain't taking no bull. And then y'all like they're balling. And it's like, damn, this program really changing around, right? Because you could barely get people in the stadium. Then y'all did like build up the whole stadium one year.
Yeah,
and I was
3 times.
Crazy, like
we did. So we had 3 of the top 5 largest attendances at that stadium in the same season.
Yep. Because y'all was doing y'all thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, yeah, I remember all that shit.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I remember all that shit.
I was doing commercials around town.
Yeah.
That shit, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. And I got to do a lot of media with that, which helps me out with all this stuff and kind of the wrestling and all that. But man, it's fun to be around Chattanooga and be around guys that want to, hustle and grind.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
so many people just want to, autopilot life.
Yep. They want to hand it to them.
Yeah.
They want to hand it to them. Then when we take off, they like, oh, why you not taking me? Hey, man, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, brother.
Yeah.
You wasn't with me when all those nights I was out there running those miles, talking myself through it, wanting to stop.
Yep.
You wasn't there. I have to leave you. Yeah. If I bring you with me, you're gonna leech off of me, right?
Yeah.
So you got a lot of those mentalities, right? Leech. I don't like it. Just put the work in, man. Yeah. Stop trying to take shortcuts. Every time I try to take shortcuts, it hit me in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time. So I learned like, don't take no more shortcuts.
Yeah.
My dad used to tell me all the time. A guy told me in high school, right? Coach Damon. Shout out to Coach Damon. I was going to David Brainerd, and the coach was Tawami Sellers.
Mm-hmm.
And I always knew I was good at football because I was cold in Little League, and we won championship every other year. And
where'd you play out of?
I played at Inner City Tigers. It was in Boone Heights. It was in East Chattanooga.
Okay.
Inner City Tigers, and I'm from Brainerd. I didn't even play for Woodmore, which is a team in Brainerd. Yeah. I played for Inner City because me and my team, we grew up together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Inner City, we won a championship every other year. Then I moved to, this is how I know I was good, right? I moved to Georgia. My mom moved me to Atlanta my 8th grade year. I started, smallest guy on the team, I promise you. Started corner.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew me. Coach didn't know me. Nobody knew me. I wasn't the fastest guy on the team, none of that. But I just had those instincts, right? Mm-hmm. Started corner, smallest guy on the team. Started corner in Georgia. It's a different league. We all
especially
know
in Atlanta, yeah.
It's a different league. So that's when I knew, like, okay, I'm good. I came back to David Brainerd, moved my dad, came back to David Brainerd. Coach Damon said, every day that you don't show up and do what you're supposed to do is every year you're not gonna play. And that fucked me up. That fucked me up. I was like, because I was 9th grade and I wasn't starting for David Brainerd. And honestly, like, I was like, I'm too good not to be starting for David Brainerd.
Yeah.
It's a 20-person team. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like one of the only black guys on here. And I'm just keeping it real. Like, I should be starting. Like, and I wasn't starting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And when he told me that, it just amped me up. So ever since then, I was like, hard work. While you at home sleeping, I'm going to be out here running. I'm pushing the sled. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then it showed because I killed people after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like easy. I was always small, but like when I touched the ball, it's like, I mean, people tell me, I play with Von Bell at Central. We played. Yeah. When I was in 11, he was in 9th. When I was in 12th, he was in 10th.
Then he went to Ridgeland, right?
And then he went to Ridgeland, right? His 11th to 12th grade year, balled out. And man, they used to tell me all the time, like, bro, you running the ball like you floating. Like Von used to tell me, Von in the league. Even to this day, when Von see me, it's love because I show him a lot of love out there. Like, I really, and I ain't gonna say taught him the game because he had brothers and parents, right?
Yeah.
But like, he a young guy. He never played football before this, right?
Yeah.
He played basketball in Uruguay, middle. Never played football.
No, his brother's bald, so he's been around it.
So
but yeah,
been around it. So, came out there, man. I really just held him down. Spent the night at my house. You know, him and Lil Robert beat me up, doing pranks on, all this stuff, man. Just good dude, right? And they used to tell me all the time, like, Marcus, like, you're a dog. You know what I mean? I think they believed in me more than I believed in myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all these guys. And so when the football thing didn't happen, man, it kind of just crushed me.
Yeah.
It crushed me, bro. It crushed me, bro. You know, it's like just imagine you without football, like you without college, like going through those things, like, where would I be?
Yeah.
Man. So but I'm here now, bro.
Yeah.
And June 12th, baby, Kim Jordan Arena, I'm gonna put on a show.
That's right.
You better fucking know it.
Let's go.
It's going up, baby, for real. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So
man.
we got this weekend in Camp Jordan, but we also got potentially, I don't know if it's inked yet, but July 17th, you're down in Atlanta.
Buckhead Fight Club.
Buckhead, okay.
Yeah, Buckhead.
Little luxury fights over there.
Yeah, man. They saying it's gonna be, but it's a lot been going on in Buckhead.
Is
a lot of car thefts. Oh man.
Really?
Look, when you go to Instagram, ATL Scoop.
Yeah.
That's gonna tell you everything that's going on before you. So if you're ever going down there just to visit,
oh nice.
Bro, car thefts, people getting killed. I think 2 weeks ago, 24 people got killed in the weekend. Wow. It was all like in Buckhead. I saw the other day, I sent this to my girl. I saw the other day that a lady was visiting out of town, but in Buckhead and got smoked. like got killed, like just visiting there. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on in Buckhead right now. I don't know if it's because it's so luxury that people stealing cars and doing things like that, but it's pretty dangerous in Buckhead right now.
And Buckhead's a nice place.
A nice place. This is one of the nicest places in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I mean it's next door to a bunch of shit, but it's nice.
ATL Scoop. Go to if you ever can just look at follow them. They'll tell you everything that's going on. And I'm talking about it's 100 stories a day. Like on this storyline, 100 stories a day of what's going on in Atlanta. You will be like, man, these folks are crazy. Man,
so when you was in Chat, did you live on 58 when you was going to Central?
I lived on Hunter Road.
Okay.
I've lived on Hunter Road. My dad lived on Hunter Road. And then we moved to Harrison Bay.
Okay.
Yeah, by the lake.
Okay. So we live right now off Champion Road, right off 58.
Yeah, I know Champion Road.
Yeah, right there by like Booker T. Washington State Park and everything.
Yeah.
So last night, which is crazy, you know the gas station right there by KFC?
Yep.
It's probably the most ghetto gas station on 58.
Man, they change it so much.
Some two twins just killed some dude for no reason.
Last night?
2 twin 16-year-old boys.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
got arrested.
Yeah, they caught one last night, caught one today.
That's crazy.
And dude, that's like, that's 3 miles from my house.
Where's the guidance though? Right? No reason?
Yeah. So the only thing I think probably maybe gang initiation, something like that.
There's a lot of that going on.
There's a lot of that going on. It all happens kind of at the same time. And they get these juveniles to go in there and kill people because they're going to get a smaller rap. But it's crazy, man.
Dang, bro. Now their life's gone. Gone.
That guy's, their life's messed up. That guy just lost his life. He was like 51 or something like that.
What?
Yeah, just pumping gas, man.
Run up and just smoke.
That's the way it turned. That's the way it seemed.
Yeah, that's something like
I don't know if he got stabbed or if he got shot or what. But crazy, man.
So you can't even let people get close to you.
Yeah, it
like it's like I gotta watch my surroundings, and if you running up too fast, I want to know why, and I'm probably gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would always fight. Like I'm that type of guy. My guy, my Avius told me one day. It's so funny because I'm quick to put down a gun and whoop some ass, man. I'm like, I don't want to take nobody away from their family.
Yeah.
Never.
But you beat shit out of them.
Yeah, I'm like that, right? He told me, hey man, you think these dudes finna fight you? He was like, cause I'm always like, man, fuck him, I whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make me mad, I'll whoop his ass. He like, hey bro. He had to really bring me to reality one day. He was like, you think somebody finna fight you? He was like, bro, go get your gun license, bro.
Yeah. For
real, ain't nobody finna fight you, bro. They gonna smoke you. They gonna light you up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like how the world is going. It was 2-3 years ago. Now how the world is going now, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But how the world is going now, it's like you can't even let nobody close to you because you don't know what they're trying to do.
I know.
It's bad, man. I don't even want to harm nobody in that type of way. Like take you away from your kids or take you away from your mom or your family. But you pretty much I gotta do that to you if you harm
yeah. It's either you or
I got a kid to go home to.
Yeah.
My kid gonna say, oh yeah, my dad died because they was initiating gangs and they just smoked them for no reason. He wasn't paying attention.
Isn't that crazy?
I can't do that.
Like crazy. You can't be on your phone while you're pumping gas. You've got to be alert.
You better,
especially in this like political climate right now. It's crazy.
I tell you, man, I'm not for being a police officer, right? I'm not with it. But if I was a young guy, I'll be if I was a young guy, I'll be trying to get all my friends to go be police officers, young black guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody want to change, and I'm not even gonna say police officers. I'm gonna say police officers, lawyers, doctors, right?
Yeah.
Something different. Because everybody want to change what's going on in the community, but nobody wants to be the change.
Great point.
It's crazy.
Great point.
Right? So me being 28, and I've seen too much. So I'm not into the police thing. I can't. Like, I just seen too much crazy stuff that I wouldn't agree with. Like, they would probably do something to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I wouldn't agree with a lot that's going on. I wouldn't let people do people the wrong way. Like, I would turn on the officers and start fighting the officers. Like, I would not let some of the stuff happen. Right? But if we can get enough people who got the right heart to be that, then we can change it.
Yeah, I think the defund the police might not be the right way. It's more like
I don't
pay the police more.
Because now they do their jobs.
Well, you get better people.
You get better people because that's the thing too. My dad always been like, my dad is like a great guy, good guy on that side of the fence, like more than me. Like I'm not on that side of the fence at all. I'm not saying I'm a criminal, but I'm not a police person. Like I'm just not that, right?
No,
My
I got
dad
you.
is, right? He's a good dude, public defender. He's public defender. He runs he's the public anyway, my dad works for the mayor.
Okay.
And what he does, like he basically brings out that initiative to, help, people in the city with violence and stuff.
Gotcha.
So if you get shot, he's coming to see you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like he's
Gotcha.
coming to protect you,
Makes
take
sense.
you somewhere, whatever. So he'd be like, man, go be a police, you'll be great.
Mm-mm.
No. First of all,
Mm-mm.
I can't. The money they make, first,
Yeah,
you want me to risk my life?
Yeah.
Like, risk my life, go in police chases, shootouts with people for $30,000, $35,000.
No.
And it's crazy because, look, I've been pulled over, right? This is a nice car you got me here, Mr. Rogers. I'm thinking in my head, like, bro, this is a Lexus. They don't live like that, though.
Yeah.
Like, they literally not making any money.
Huh?
And that's probably what makes them angry. You made a good point. I just thought about that. That really just wrapped my head around that. They need to pay the police more.
Yeah.
Not because so they can go out here and do more damage.
Yes.
But because you can get better people
Yeah.
who wants to make an actual living for themselves instead of just making $30,000, $40,000 for so many years. Like when you tell me I got a nice car and I'm driving a regular Lexus,
Mm-hmm.
bro, I was like, what? I was like, bro, this is a Lexus. They were like, what's nice? I don't have a Lexus. I'm like, oh, you need to do something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're right.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever thought about that. I never thought about that that way.
I actually heard it on a podcast not too long ago.
I never heard
But
about
because I've heard on Rogan's podcast, I've heard Jocko Willink, he's a former Navy SEAL guy.
Yeah.
And he talked about like, this was right in the middle of the shootings and stuff.
Yeah.
So he was talking about how they should spend like 60% of their time doing training for those type of situations.
Yeah.
And I was like, that'd probably work, but these guys aren't special forces. And then I heard yesterday somebody said, you would fix this if you would pay these guys $75,000.
Yeah.
If a cop's getting paid
You got more
$75,000,
people want to be a cop.
then you got good people. Now you get to pick who gets to be the cops.
That's it.
You're not just taking whoever comes to the academy and
Because they
doesn't
don't
fall
have
out for a
nobody.
mile.
Yeah.
You're getting guys that
Yeah.
want to be cops. You're getting former special forces guys. You're getting, retired military. You're getting those type guys.
You're actually getting people who want to be a part of this now.
You probably got me as a cop coming
Yeah.
out of college if
Yeah.
you're paying $75,000 to be a cop, to be honest with you.
$75,000 is life changing.
Yeah.
That's life changing money, especially when you come from nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Or you come from just regular. You know what I'm saying? Not like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
like
take kids that are coming up, in trailer parks or in the
Yeah.
projects.
come on now. 75,000 to
To go to graduate high school,
Yeah.
go to college, and guess what? All you have to do is fill out this paperwork and pass this test.
Yep.
And you gonna be a cop. You're gonna make $75,000.
That's why
And-
people go in the military, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
and you can be the change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. People always think like, because I know cops who are good cops, man.
Mhm.
Like, Chief Rowdy. I like Chief Rowdy. I always have. He's a good dude.
Yep.
He's solid, man.
Mhm.
He's solid. You know what I mean? Like he's a really solid guy.
Mhm.
And he's a cop. So we don't get along. Like it's like, I don't like you, Chief, but I got a relationship with you and
Cool.
I know who you
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Right? But it's like these other cops, man. I've been surrounded 6, 7, 8 young guys. I know they all younger than me, right? They scared. Like I'm just like, bro,
Yeah.
I gotta tell them. Like one time they surrounded me, I had flip-flops on. I was like, bro, why y'all surrounding me? Right? Oh, we just don't want you to run. I said, bro, I got on flip-flops. Where can I go? Y'all surrounded me and I got on flip. I can't go nowhere.
Right.
Like it's just the scary fact. It's like you're not really having cops like you. You're not gonna be. You've been through. Like you play college. Like everything you've been through. Like it's like when I get out here, it's like I'm not scared, so I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're scared, that's when you're an asshole. When you're scared, it's like I don't want you to do nothing to me, so I'm gonna make sure that I do something to you or I jack your ass up because I don't want you to touch me the wrong way.
Yeah.
But when you're not scared, it's like, hey man, I just want to talk to you. Hey, you doing all right, man? You been drinking tonight? Or hey man, I'm just stopped you for this. I'm gonna give you a warning, man. Go
Yeah.
ahead and go. You know what I mean? Like, cause you're cool with yourself.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think you get a lot of these guys who scared. So they make extra movements. They pull guns early.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then they say, well, you scared me. Bro, how did I scare you, bro? I'm just me. It comes down to, oh, you scared me because you're black and I hear this about black people and woo woo or
100%.
it is what it is, right?
Yep.
But guys like you, guys like me, it's gonna like, bro, I'm not here to harm you. Like if you do a crime, then I gotta take you to jail, of course.
Yeah.
But that's my job.
Yeah.
Like other than that, I'm not here to do bad to you. I'm just here to enforce the law. So if you're speeding, I'm gonna give you a speeding ticket, let you go.
Yeah.
I'm not like, you're speeding, get out the car right now, put your hands on here, you're a criminal. Like, but that's how these guys do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I get stopped, I be like, yeah, I got a gun in the car. I got this in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be having no illegal stuff, but I'm saying I got a gun in the car. It's mine. Like, I'm gonna let you know up top, just so you won't be scared.
Hands on steering wheel,
Man,
like,
all that.
and people say that like another thing I heard was that there's no education on how to like be pulled over or whatever.
Yeah,
for some people or whatever. But like,
just be cool.
Even me, I don't fit the stereotype that people should be necessarily worried about. But like, if I get pulled over by the cops.
Yeah.
How are you doing, sir? I'm sorry. What did I do? Can I move my hands now, sir? Like, because you don't know what these guys are going to do.
You don't know.
You don't know. You know what you're going to do, but you don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, you don't know.
And the biggest thing I also see, and if I can stress this to anybody that's watching and might be younger or whatever, just don't argue.
Yeah, just do you. Yeah, man. I tell people all the time, you're going to look. I got arrested for a DUI one time, right? I was literally speeding, had 2 beers. I know I wasn't drunk. Wasn't nowhere near drunk. You want to know what my blood level was? 0.082. Like, barely over. I think this guy dismissed and everything. Like, and it was only point out if he didn't even give me a breathalyzer because he knew. But if you let the alcohol get in your blood a little bit more, then you know what I'm saying? So I was when they took me to jail, they what's the name? But he was like, man, he arrested me. And I was like, okay. I was like, you feel like I'm drunk? He arrested me. And I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna take me to jail. Like, I'm cool. I'm gonna get out. Like, I ain't tripping on this little DUI. I'm gonna get out and bond, whatever. So he was like, man, you've been so cool. And I was like, bro, what? I said, what you want me not be cool so you can beat my ass? I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Like, what you want me to argue with you so you can call some more people and say, oh yeah, he not doing this, he not doing it. Look, bro, I don't want my ass whooped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to take me to jail? I'm gonna fight this shit in court. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. But I'm not arguing with you right here.
Yeah.
Unless the only way I'm arguing is you harming somebody around me.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not arguing at that point. I'm ready to destroy some shit. And when I say somebody around me, I literally mean the mother of my kid, my mother, my kid, my brother, my niece, like literally
family. Right
here though. Like this type of family. This is my friend. And you wrong, bro.
You gotta be wrong
by yourself.
Yeah, figure it out.
Bro, you better stop talking to them people like that. And then people like, oh, what you scared? Hey, bro, I'm smart. Because they gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
You feel me? And when they get them batons and start beating you in that taser, you gonna feel that shit. You feel me? You gonna feel it. And I don't want that.
Yep.
And plus, shit, I got no money to bond out. I'm not about to like go for my life and then I want to sue these folks and then my nose split. Like you see so many people fighting. It's like, bro, you're not gonna win.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like if it's one cop, maybe. Boom, boom, get out the way.
Until the next car pulls up.
And you can't beat the radio.
No. And then the helicopters come out. What you gonna do?
Bro, you can't do shit. You're gonna get your ass whooped. You're gonna get chased down. They're gonna beat you up when they chase you down. Yep. Like, it's not worth it, right? And I tell people now, you're in a car, you got stuff on you and stuff. I get away, whatever. I do what you gotta do. I don't know what the fuck to tell people what they gotta do. Protect yourself, right? Yeah. But if you're caught and they arresting you, bro, listen, don't argue, chill. Like, if they pull you over, just what's up, officer? What you pulling me over for? Right? Of course, a lot of people, this is where they mess up at. A lot of people cars smell like weed. Because people smoke weed, of course. They smoke weed, right? A lot of people cars smell like weed. So it's automatically, they automatically like, oh, you smell like weed, I'm pulling you out. Now you want to argue. Like, bro, your car smell like weed. What did you think was going to happen? But I just feel like people ain't smart. Like, and most people say, man, you taking it for the police. Nah, I'm just being honest. Y'all be lying to yourself. Yeah. Y'all think that arguing with the police going to do, first of all, they're human. So as soon as you argue with them, they already like, they're human. Like they're not robots where they can be like, calm down, sir. They're going to get upset with you too because you're cussing them out, arguing with them. Now they're upset. Now they want to whoop your ass. You feel me? And they know legally, if you resist, they can.
So now they're going to push you for you to resist.
Boom. Because now you done made me mad. Now I'm ready to whoop your ass.
Yeah. So give me a reason. And it's psychology. They teach them that. They teach them. It's literally like it's a verbal what is it? Verbal judo or something like that. That's what they call it. It's literally something like they teach in the cops, because I've been around a bunch of cops that work in logistics now. But and literally, like, I mean, that's kind of what they tell you. Like, if guys get sideways with them, they just kind of,
Yeah, let me trick them into doing this.
Yeah, let me say something real quick. Let me say something real quick. All right, turn it back on. Yeah,
just like that. I mean, it's simple. That's why I'd be like, man, hey, what's up? What's up? I was cool. Hey, I got a gun in the car, man. I just want to let you know. I don't want you to be scared or nothing. I ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can I get my license? Can I reach?
Yeah. It's in my console. Put my console in here. Do you want to grab it? You can grab it if you want to.
On that. I'm like, I get out the car and let you do what you got to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time, bro. I got a son to go home to. I want to go home.
Yep.
You feel me? I want to go home. Like, I'm not into the jail stuff. I've been there. I don't want to do that anymore. That shit is bullshit.
I'm with you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like they tell you they don't love you. Like they just don't care about you. You know what I mean? It's a wrap for that. So it's like, bro, go home at the end of the day. If you're young, you want to get smart with the costs of that. Why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like getting. I mean, shit. If teachers could whoop people ass, I bet they would. You know what I'm saying? They can't, but
right.
It's a lot of people.
Teachers are the same thing though.
Maybe they should.
Yeah, teachers are the same thing. They get paid the same amount of money to teach the next generation, and they wonder why we got some shitty ass teachers.
Yeah, because you're not paying them.
Yeah.
My grandmother was a teacher for all these years, and you know she's such a good woman. You know she deserved to live better than she does. I mean she don't live bad. You know what I mean? But dealing with what you got to deal with.
Yes.
It's crazy. You know what I mean? See, I was bad coming up. Like I was bad. So I'm like, I look back, I'm like, I'm taking these teachers too. So when I teach my son, it's like, like even now at 2, like disrespect, we not doing this. Falling out, we not doing that. We not gonna do that. We not talking back. We can't.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
You know yeah, we got to, because I mean, at the end of the day, my grandma was here. And it's and you know what I mean? And it's just all about respect, man. If you respect people, they're gonna respect you. And I'm big on that. Like I'm just not the disrespectful type of guy. You know, fighting, that's a different story. You know, I'm a disrespect, I'm gonna beat you up and disrespect you. It's cool. But man, just regular people, I'm big on respect, man. You respect me, I respect you. Man, people step on my shoes, I'm not like, get off my shoes, dude. I'm like, bro, you good, bro. Like, they'd be like, man, I'm sorry, bro. It's shoes,
That's
bro.
No, dude, one thing that drives me crazy, and we could talk all night, and we probably need to wrap this up in a second. But anyway, something that drives me crazy. I go out of my way if I'm at a bar or at a club or something, out of my way to turn sideways.
Yep, always.
To move. Excuse me. Always. Sorry. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. Hey, man, my bad. Didn't mean to touch you. My bad, bro. See, I will go out of my way.
Always.
Drunk, sober, doesn't matter. Out of my way. Little 5'6", 120-pound dude walking like he's got some invisible lats come through, hit my elbow, drop my drink.
Yep.
I turn around. Hey, man, watch where you're going. Get out of my way, bro. I will kill you. Bro. Like, literally, I will throw you out of this bar.
And that make you do that, though.
And it will.
Like, bro, I'm cool. Like, don't treat me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then even when you drop, like, you should, like, look, bro, I bump people in the club, and the first thing I do is wipe their shoes off. Hey, bro, my bad, let me buy you a drink.
Yeah.
Like, hey, my bad. Hey, what you want to drink, bro? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And they like, oh, yeah, cool, man. Because, like, bro, I'm not trying to disrespect you.
No.
Like, I don't want any issues. Like, I really want us to just be cool. And I know that if I get to that level with you, it's going to be some fucked up shit going to happen in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I don't want to be there, bro. Look, let me buy you a drink. I am sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think, a lot of people just don't have, even with the cops, teachers, a lot of people just don't have the mindset to get to the next level, which is being kind.
Yeah.
Shit, they go through shit too. The officers go through shit. I'm never like, they people.
They have families. They have to go home and have normal life and then come back, put a suit on and pretend like everything's not right. And you know what? I guarantee you some of these cops are doing some of these stupid things because there are some very terrible cops out there. I mean, there's terrible cops, there's terrible teachers, but there's also great cops, great teachers. Both sides of the spectrum.
Most definitely.
But like, they might fight with the girl. Maybe they got broke up with. They just got a divorce. Now they're in their car. They're pulling you over. The first thing they're doing is like, get out of the car, I'm gonna shoot you. You know, like it's literally like you have to put you have to put yourself into some of these people's shoes instead of just attacking them for whatever reason. But a lot of people don't want to look at the perspective of things. They don't want to, you know.
I look at the 360 view of everything.
I try to.
He's a human.
I try to.
I'm not gonna push him to that point to where he's mad at me. So my police encounters, other than being arrested for bullshit and just being arrested for things I did do in the past, and just being around. I mean, I grew up around like police patrolling our neighborhoods and harassing us. But other than that, like my adult, like where I actually had control, like those other things you don't have control.
Yeah.
But my adult interaction with police has always been like cool because I'm like I'm not about to really get rowdy with you,
right?
Because I want to go home.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my mindset is like, make it home, because the first thing you do and the first thing you reach for, you might not go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And all it takes is that baton to hit you the right way, break your spine, and boom, paralyzed.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be in the right because you resisted. You fought these guys, and they hit you with the baton like they're trying to do. Now you're paralyzed. You want to sue, but you can't.
Yeah.
Because the whole time they got on. Now they was telling you, "Hey man, calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down, bro. I'm just trying to. No, y'all.
Don't get out of the car. Don't.
Y'all killing black people. Yeah, they are killing black people, and I feel you, and I'm scared too.
Yeah,
I got stopped in. We got stopped in. Me and Joe got stopped in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And he had asked me like I gave him my license, but I'm shaking, right? Cause I'm like, at this time, like it's a lot of people getting killed.
This is like
time,
like last year.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is yep, last year.
Okay.
And it's like people getting killed back to back. And I'm like, he's like, man, why you so nervous? And I was like, bro, we scared. Like, y'all killing us, bro. I told him straight up. I said, bro, y'all killing us. Like, and we scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it real with you. Like, fuck all the bullshit. Like, we're scared, bro.
Yeah.
We don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was just like, you know what? Y'all can just leave, man. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead. And we ain't had shit. We weren't doing nothing illegal. We were just, Joe was actually speeding for real, like in real life speeding. And that's why he pulled us over.
Right.
And I saw him speed. I actually told him to slow down. And as soon as I told him to slow down, 12 came over the hill.
Yeah.
So he was actually, we was wrong, right? Speeding. He's like, why y'all slow down? I was like, bro, we dying out here.
Yeah.
And he kind of looked me in my eyes and was like, you know what? Just go ahead, bro. Y'all good. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all, you know, he searched the car and everything. He was like, y'all go ahead, bro. Just go ahead. Like, and I respected him because he understood where I was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't no scare to it. It was like just, bro,
you're just being real with him.
Bro, we don't want to die.
Yeah.
It's 3 black dudes and just you.
Yeah.
We don't know if we make the wrong move, you never know. You might.
White guy?
White guy.
Yeah.
Real cool though.
Yeah.
Man, good guy. I forgot his name. I've been stopped by the state trooper and gave me a $200 ticket. I hate him for that. But it ain't gave me like 4 points on my license, which is cool. But whatever. It'll roll off. Yeah, shit, man. But he was real cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just real cool guy. And actually thanked us for being cool. Like, man, thank y'all for being cool, bro. You know what I mean? Because we was speeding. What? I mean, I can't get mad. Like I was actually going like 100 miles per hour trying to get to Nashville to a fight. And he pulled me over. So when he pulled me, I was like, yeah. He was like, why you going so fast? I was like, man, I don't even know. I'm like, I'm just driving. I literally just driving. I don't know. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna write your ticket. I'm like, all right, cool. So after that, come like, man, you box, man. What do? Like, he started talking to me. I told him I boxed. Told him going to a boxing match. Like, you box? I told him we was recording something for YouTube. It was recording a vlog.
Yeah, it's
actually on YouTube. This whole encounter.
Y'all getting pulled over?
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, man, he was just so cool, man. And that just taught me that if you cool with the police most of the time, because you can get some assholes, people that don't like
absolutely.
If you cool with the police most of the time, man, they're gonna be cool with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can't get mad because they take you to jail for something that you did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got weed in the car, you be mad. You can't get mad if you got weed in the car, bro.
Here's how I look at humans. You go to McDonald's, go to the drive-thru. Sometimes you get everything you ask for. Yep. Sometimes they forget to put it in the bag. Just depends on who it is. You know, man. And that's you can look at anything in life.
I agree.
Sometimes they put it all in the bag. Sometimes they don't.
Yep. I ask for barbecue sauce all the time. Never give it to me. I don't get mad. I just say,
put
man,
me
hey,
damn sweet and sour in there. I said honey mustard, bitch.
Hey, man. And beep the horn. Hey, can I get some barbecue sauce? I ain't put it in there. Like, nah.
Then they act like you're being a nuisance to them because you're asking for something you already asked for the first time.
They just throw it at you. I'm like, why you mad at me? I didn't do nothing.
My dad cracks me up. He'll say he goes, especially Wendy's for some reason. He will go to Wendy's, get home, they forget something. He will, the little customer number they put on the receipt. He will call that, sit on hold for like an hour until he gets like a $10 coupon or something. He will, man. You guys are gonna do something. Yeah, it burns him up, dude. Hey, all right, hey man, crazy. I appreciate you coming on.
Man, it was an honor.
And to be honest, I was not expecting this to be this.
Yeah, it's good.
Good, you're a great person, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You're a good person as well, man. For sure. Yes, sir.
You can see that like looking into people's eyes. Like I've sat around a bunch of people that bullshit me.
Yeah.
And I can usually tell the bullshitters from the people that are telling the truth.
Most definitely.
And you seem real cool, man.
Yeah,
real humble.
Yeah, man.
Real grateful. Seems like you're in a good spot in life.
Good spot.
I wish you all the best.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate this opportunity, man. It was good to just get my story out, man. People that don't know me, man, I'm Demarcus Rogers, author, entrepreneur, boxer. Come watch me fight Camp Jordan Arena this weekend, man. It's going down, the main event, baby. It's going down. I can't wait.
Me either, man.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Me either. I'm gonna do my best to be there. We should be there. We got the kid this weekend. We should be there.
I got tickets for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got tickets for you, so you good.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I need 3.
I got you.
All right.
No doubt.
4. I need 4.
I got you. I got tickets for you, baby. You gotta be there. I want you there. You hear me? I got tickets for you.
I want that. I'm gonna come see you in the locker room too for the fight. That's cool.
Come on, let me.
All right.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Because so we've had 2 fighters on here so far. We've had 1 MMA fighter, and we've had we had Joe.
So
we're 2-0.
Yes, sir.
With 2 knockouts.
We're gonna be 3-0 with 3 knockouts.
Okay.
3-0 with 3 knockouts.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm fired up.
Yes, sir.
I'm fired up. Woodley versus Paul. Prediction.
Woodley.
Let's go.
Woodley.
Let's go. You look like Woodley. Yeah. You got that beard like Woodley. You got that beard like Woodley. Sir. It's the beard.
Hey, Woodley said, now how are you? He said that when they faced off, he said, now how are you going to do that?
Yeah.
How are you going to do that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mhm.
He got serious. Like, all right, now tell me how you just gonna do that.
I'm a Hall of Famer. I'm a 5-time world champion. How you going to do
Yeah,
that? I'm not Ben Askren. That's my buddy.
He was like, he said, you lost 3 times. He was like, bro, I fought 16 world champions. No, tell me how you're going to do that. I was like, yeah, Willie.
Yeah. So the 3 people he got beat by are literally the top 3 guys in the MMA.
That's what he said.
Yeah. So
I lost the top guys, bro. I didn't lose.
yeah.
I won at the
So
end of the day.
it is what it is, man. Social medias and stuff. I know
All
Ethan's
business.
gonna put it in the stuff, but go ahead.
Let's do it. All Business 365, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook is Marcus Rogers, man. That's my personal page. But if you want to get on my business page on Facebook, it's Demarcus All Business Rogers. Instagram, All Business 365. YouTube, All Business TV. I do got a YouTube, and it's good. It's a good YouTube podcast. The Marcus Rogers podcast.
Wait a minute, you got a podcast?
Oh my gosh, man! I got a podcast, bro.
What's it on?
It's on Apple.
Okay.
It's on Spotify, and
Okay.
it's on Anchor. The thing,
Yeah.
Anchor.
Yeah,
I'm on
yeah.
Anchor. The Marcus Rogers podcast on Anchor, which is go to Apple Podcasts and Spotify and everything like that. Google Podcasts. All Business 365 on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and then Marcus Rogers on Facebook, man. Just holler at me, man. Talk to me. I'm cool. Man. We can go out to eat, get some drinks, whatever, man. I'm cool like that. Holler at me, man. Talk to me. I'll talk back.
Are you in chat? You living in chat?
Yeah, in and out. I'm in Atlanta in chat, but I got a crib in chat though. So I'm here. My son is here, so I'm here most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to be where he is.
Where are you training out of? You training out of chat?
Yep. Yeah, I've been training. I've been training at Red Bank.
At the Red Bank
Been training
Boxing Gym?
Yeah, but I've been training at Red Bank when I'm here. But I went to camp last weekend in Nashville.
Okay.
And then we go to camp in Atlanta as well.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go down to Houston with Joe.
Okay.
Joe in Houston right now, so I'm gonna go down there and train with him for the next couple of weeks.
With Ernest?
Yep, Ernest. Man, Ernest, good dude.
I really liked him. I got
Ernest
to spend about an hour with him right before the fight started.
Yeah.
I really liked him
Ernest
a lot.
solid.
So man, he's in Houston. He's got like 50 acres. He told me,
Oh man.
and he said he said literally you pick the date. You come down, you have all the ammo you want, whatever guns you want, and we'll go kill all the hogs you want.
Bro.
And I said, where the video, the YouTube is gonna happen.
Bro, he like that.
Yeah.
He fixed, motorcycle guy, fixed on 4-wheelers all day. I
Yeah.
think right now I just saw him cooking a big dinner.
Yeah, he's a big redneck,
So,
man.
yeah.
You big
Got
redneck.
horses and cows
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, man. We got a farm in Ringo. Me and my granddad's farm, but of course we help him out.
Yeah.
Like on 55 acres, we got like 20 cows.
That's
and
awesome.
2 bulls, man. So
See, that's what I want. Like
Yeah.
I want some property, and then
Yeah.
that's the next
Oh, yeah.
step for me.
oh yeah, man. That's life.
You know, not like nice houses in neighborhoods, cool. I want some
Nah.
property away from people, and you come see me.
Yeah, come see me, and then I know if you're coming for the wrong reason, I got you up the
Yeah,
up.
if I didn't invite you and you come rolling up my driveway,
Oh man, it's gonna be a bad business.
better show me your registration.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
All right, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
that was Chat with Gunner, episode 70. Follow us on YouTube. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment. Go to Facebook, go to Apple iTunes, go to Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get it. Do what you need to do. We really, 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 really appreciate you. We're going to share this thing, get this thing out there. Marcus is going to share this thing off. His boys are going to share this thing.
Yep.
And everybody's going to come to Camp Jordan this Saturday and watch this man add a KO to the record, add a win to the record, getting that double-digit win streak, 10-fight win streak, and go on to do bigger and better things. And then before we fight Adrian Broner when he comes in here, we're going to call that knockout to upset the world. Then we're going to do some things. Then we're going to be on Showtime. And then we'll put the Chat with Gunner
Hey.
logo up on him. It's going to be awesome.
I'm telling you, it's up just like he said. You hear me?
That's
Let's
right.
Do it, baby.
All right, guys. Best of luck, man. See you, buddy.